Ladies and gentlemen, beasties and ballers, welcome to the Division 2 playoffs of the Neo Crown Series. I am Ultra, being hosted by Sky Blue Star Moon, with joined with my lovely commentator Stardust, scariest character I've ever faced. How are you doing today?
Oh, I'm doing just fine.
I just got groomed recently, so you'll notice a change in colors. Look a little different. Yeah, I got contacts.
Oh wow.
It's quite fascinating what a 300 beastie buck makeover can do for you. In any case, as the Neo Crown Series starts to wrap up, playoffs. We've got 4 people from Division 2, fought the entire season to get here, and now they're here. They're gonna be facing off against each other. Ah! It's exciting.
Oh, it is. It's gonna be a fun set of matches. I myself actually got to fight Byrd prior to this, and I would say that Byrd is an incredible player, and I'm excited to see what is brought to the table.
So is. I know myself it's scary to be here. Especially now that breaking the news on it properly, we have prizing. Oh my god!
Oh yes, prizes straight from Wishes Unlimited. How exciting!
From Greg's hands to ours. Even though we're both birds, we don't have any.
It's super cool that Wishes Unlimited is supporting fan-run events like this in such a way.
Oh, it is. Absolutely. It's wonderful. People in Division 2 are going to be fighting to the death for 2 cards and an additional slot in the final bracket for the Neo Crown Series. But we're getting ahead of ourselves. First, we'd have to look at the teams to see who's going up against who. We have Byrd versus BobbyBear in this initial matchup. Yeah, we could just go over to those teams. Take a look at what we're dealing with. Byrd, the Soggy Dreamers. We have both teams showing up. Just for context, you can take a team to the playoffs. You can take 2 teams to the playoff. You can switch teams between games. So for example, if Byrd wins this game, they're going to be using Team 1 here. If they win this game, they have the option to, in Grands, use Team 2. But they can't switch between matches. That would be highly devious, and I would not. Anyways, Team 1 here. We have a Diablo Ceres, which I personally haven't seen a lot of recently. It's a very nice take for me. Seems to be offensively invested. Spitball, Mimic, Cyclone, Trat with Grinder. One of the best serves of the game, if you ask me and me alone. Also having Quick Tag with Mischief, Goo Eyes. Very solid. Bump, Stinger, Tactical Pass, Charge for the Plateon. Expect to live some very specific things, it looks like. Plus 13 and plus 17 for your defenses. Sneak Attack, Roll Shot, Mark, Venom Touch, Voltoxin. A set I'm seeing that is getting more common is that Sneak Attack Mark. Couldn't tell you from where. And then of course we have Debug Ugly. It's getting to me now. Debugly, Tool, Light Trap is the bug we all know and love. The Volley Disguise is a smart move.
That thing is a nuclear bomb, and anything that it hits is a coughing baby.
Yeah, just very slightly dying at the end of it. Of course, we have Team 2 here. I'm looking at it. It's the return of the annoying Noizard. I don't want to step on your toes.
Oh no, I just love seeing annoying Noizard, even though I hate fighting it. It's constantly making everything angry while getting bonus effects. It's so rude.
Sweaty and Weepy gonna get a It's also worth noting they have Provoke on this. So the Team 2 again, Passion Strike, Refresh, Gloom, Orgilla, never gonna die, never gonna fall. It wants to wipe, it wants to stay on that field. Corner Shot, Provoke, Stinger, Noizard, going the absolute extra mile just to make sure that Angry is everywhere on the field. Eruption, Rain, Patience, Sauna, Skull Draw, paired with the Heat Up Deluja. True Strike and Calling Aura.
Sauna is super rare. You hardly ever see anybody run that trait. I'm excited to see what it can do.
Hi, it's me. I run that trait. Launch, Shield, Overwork, Cast Elite. I make no attempt to hide my biases. I am a Cast Elite fan. I am literally a Cast Elite. I think everyone expected.
Looking at that Noizard set leads me to believe that at some point in time, Byrd was annoyed by someone else's team doing something and being unable to stop it, and so this thing is now the turbo, you can't do anything you want to do beast.
That's absolute. Lord knows that's why I started running Noizard for a while.
Yeah, I should try it again.
We should all try it again, following Byrd's footsteps. And of course, if we could go to the next slide, Byrd will be facing off against BobbyBear in this first set. We have the Freaky Millionaires themselves. Team 1 is actually BobbyBear. BobbyBear sent the teams in a somewhat strange order for our graphics person, High Sky Blue. So BobbyBear's actually using Team 2, but it was sent as Team 1. With that slight misstep out of the way, Burnout, Dodge Roll, Whoosh, Daredillo. The absolute favorite protagonist, antagonist, aura figure of the week today. High Slam having just finished, not 24 hours ago. I think.
Oh my god, we're gonna see both of the antagonists of Beastie Ball today. Double-Ugly and Daredillo.
I wonder who's so evil today. I wonder who's gonna win. Careful Shot, Battle Cry, Daring Pass, Treat, Through Folks. Paired also next to a Thrash, Quick Tag, Net Rush, Fetch him. The Jazz is strong here. I say that, and then I also see Rousing Strike, Bring the Heat Shield, Opera. Noticing that they're taking the High Spirits instead of Rumpus, a very rare these days. I quite like it, especially with this Raw Fury, Daring Pass, Rally, Avenger, Goliath. It's free real estate when something finally dies.
Yeah, when High Spirits activates, it's basically a death sentence unless you can get that hopper off the field.
Yeah. Fun fact, the starters hit like a brick truck. Brick truck?
Brick truck. It's a truck carrying bricks.
Typo. It's called Twister and not. It's called Twist and not Twister. I will. Well, it's fine. It's fun for now. Team 2 is made up of sorry, it's my archive of our own beta reader coming out. We have Wink, Soul Crusher, Twist, Skull Copy. Yeah, pretty standard set. Soul Crusher really hits like a truck. People aren't ready for it. I know this from experience. We have another Trat here. Another Mischief, Quick Tag, Goo Ice Trat. Except this one has Echo Strike. That's wonderful. I love this guy. Another Burnout, Dodge Roll, Whoosh, Daredillo, statted the exact same way. Both have Acrobat, by the way, but we already knew this. Sidewinder, Mark, Clearfield, Watchtower. After the nerf, I haven't seen too many people running Watchtower next to anything except Silusk with Telekinesis, Freeze Ray, Nerve Strike, and that anticipation.
Oh god, could you imagine if Silas got it adaptation?
No, I would rather like not to. Both of these teams definitely seem a lot more fast-paced and aggressive than teams.
I think Echo Strike is an interesting choice for Trat. It's kind of a high-risk thing to have with Mischief, considering that you could give the wrong thing Mischief and be in a little bit of a pickle.
Well, only a little bit.
Only a little bit, but still a pickle.
It's worth noting, I believe in the Echo Strike. It's rather effective. It's certainly a good time to when you get the read right and you eliminate that trait. Nothing's more effective than a well-timed Echo Strike.
Yes. Actually, that gives me an idea for something to run later. I'll think about it later. Don't worry about me.
It's like, players are slowly getting ready here. I say slowly. They are in fact ready. They're in lobby right now, even. Oh, who do you think's gonna take it? If I may be so bold as to ask you live.
Tough. It's tough to decide because these are two very well-equipped teams going toe-to-toe. I think it could be anybody's game.
That it is.
Well-equipped teams, good players.
Yeah.
I think we are ready to see the game get going. How about you?
Yeah, I think we're ready. Let's Alright. Yeah, audio. Sorry, that's our stage guy talking to us behind the streams. You can't hear him, but he's there. He's watching.
Our magical wizard behind the curtains.
Yes. Hey, I'm back. Oh.
Whoa.
Oh, I see into the cosmos.
Whoa.
Get back on the stream boy. Okay. Go. We're gonna have. Oh yeah. I get so nervous. I can't think. The counter-serve has to be Cyclone here, surely. Yeah, Sato, I've said it in the chat. I'm curious to see how effective Diablo is going to be in this matchup. There are a couple important traits, like the Watchtower, the Stealthy, the Anticipation. Is where Diablo Ceres shines. Most importantly, there is no tough on this field to negate the Overwrite coming through.
Oh, are we going to see a burnout serve?
It would, yeah. I mean, burnout with dodge roll is about the most effective to do into this team. It looks like.
Fair.
Unless, of course, you get cycloned out.
God, I am so not used to the powers of dodge roll yet. It's so new, so special.
And it belongs to everyone's favorite protagonist. Dare you to try! Oh, that's an adorable name.
Aww.
So beautiful. We have this Squire covering. It looks like it's gonna be yeah, like we said, a burnout serve. Whoever it hurts the most, maybe? Or is it Trad? Cycle's probably gonna come out one way or another. And it looks like BobbyBear is gonna prioritize this Trad first and foremostly. That Spirit Power down. Actually, the wavewhyse is just to get the block. Very powerful support move it is for that situation. Notably, no Cyclone coming out, so you're free to dodge roll out and do whatever you must. It's also worth noting that this is a potential sideways mix.
Oh yeah.
It's very scary.
Maybe.
I have noticed there are two tracks on this team. Spitball comes out into the Diablo Ceres, preventing 1, the anticipation, 2, any further resistance. Not further resistance, any support move. So no mark, no clear field. But you have the double wake. Just going straight for that sideways immediately.
Sidewinder is such an underappreciated sideways move, I think, because that ability to shift a guy to the side is such an action economy, like, mix-up. It ruins people's day.
That's true, it really does. There is no trait to make this easier to take. Also worth noting, the overwrite is already spreading very fast. Platygon just got hit with the overwrite.
Actually, there is one trait. Kandar is
immune. Kandar is immune to overwrite?
No, not overwrite, to the Sidewinder.
Sylas comes out here, and that Soul Crusher is getting less and less effective by the moment. Also not able to use telekinesis right now. Sort of caught out of position. It's like go back to Heartless.
Yeah, pairing Wink with the Soul Crusher seems a tad questionable to me, just because you want things to be as full health as possible when you use Soul Crusher.
I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world, because at least if you get switched in on, you get absolutely eaten alive. Block coming out onto Skull Copy. You Nishinoya. Nishinoya. Where have I heard that name before?
Doesn't sound familiar to me. Oh my god.
That's a Haikyuu character, isn't it? Is it? Am I going
I
insane?
don't know.
I'm probably going insane. It's also worth noting Coolbz trait hasn't changed yet. So you are still going to be able to catch these hits no matter where they go. Walking up is a safe play here.
Wow, that dump is gonna hurt a lot.
Oh right, it shook. It can't attack. A dirt.
Oh yeah, I mean from the Diablo. Did you see the numbers on that Mimic?
Oh my god, you're also right. I forget Diablo has Mimic. That was 100 in fact. Tactical pass coming out. Run to the back row. Very smart. Spitball into the skill copy. But telekinesis is able to come out. No stealthy to catch the walk down now. So you're gonna have to reposition manually.
That nerve strike is gonna hurt.
That it is. We forget as people that Xylusk is pretty strong. It's the highest mind power PC in the game. Actually, highest power for anything in the game. And it's really showing right here. Hovering kills on both fielded beasties.
Oh my.
Gonna get hit. It's a really tough decision between these two. A Cyclone could also come out. It's worth noting. This Freeze Ray has the potential to 8-wipe this Plateon if it makes it safe, but the Freeze Ray is coming out into the Diablo series, and that's gonna get 8-wiped. That's one of the most problematic beasties in this sense. Just suddenly out next turn. Because he can't switch it.
Somebody's gonna have to move up to cover for that.
Oh, it's even worse! This next turn, Plateon's gonna be stuck on 15 stamina at the net. Not at the net, at the back. So regardless of what happens, there's a very difficult situation to play through for Byrd here. That offensive tempo for BobbyBear coming through. Echo pass coming out, spitball on the bottom.
Oh, nice call.
Absolutely nice call. Yeah, oh, Diablo Sarah's back in the serve slot. I kind of forgot Diablo Sarah started in the serve slot. I really did. Highly unusual.
Sidewinder's pretty good at making you forget who's serving.
This is true. We got the dodge roll coming out into Xylusk. And now, this is where your problems start. You have to switch out something. And really, if Plateon comes out, or if Plateon switches away, then it never really gets to come back for the rest of the set. Byrd has the first point, but Bobby has the momentum.
Yeah.
Oh. Walk up. Telekinesis. Freeze Ray. That's what it looks like it's gonna be. But it doesn't hover lethal on anything important. The Bugly tanks that with the greatest of ease is still stuck here with the Nervous. And that does of course mean Plateon's going down 8-wipe next as well. Kinda have to assume what's going on here. Because the tool kills it. You could also
Honestly,
throw the dump.
I would attack with the Plateon just to get rid of Xylusk's trait and to make it where it gets no benefits, well, no extra benefits of being near the watchtower.
Oh, the Stinger is a good idea, at least in theory. But Plateon now, 8-wipe.
Sideways mix up.
It's not really a mix-up, is it?
I mean, you could walk forward because the Debugly has telekinesis and just take the hit and go for tool, but it would be pretty risky.
I mean, no, really. You'd have to walk up. You couldn't. Wipe beasties can't pass. So you really would just be stuck in front of.
Well, no, you wouldn't be wiped when you receive the ball because you're walking the Debugly up.
Oh no, right. Debugly has telekinesis. I forgot.
Yeah.
Oh, I've forgotten that. My bad, y'all. Typical cast elite things. Oh dear. Speaking of typical things to do, Xylusk on serve. It's probably going to be a wavewhyse again, from what we know. The opening serve. Do we prioritize damage onto Debugly or not?
I think you should always prioritize Debugly. You don't want it walking up on you.
Looks like that's what BobbyBear is going to be doing too. Freeze Ray into the top slot. Gonna have to see if it pays off, and it does!
Ooh!
That's a wipe Debugly. But at the very least, if you can survive this onslaught, which is going to be difficult, 3 turns, at the very least you have to survive. Coming out now. Oh man. Jealous gonna be looking to tag in. But Xylusk looking to stay?
Hmm.
Oh my days! Either way, it's gonna be a big hit if that happens. Yeah, just checking the burnout numbers one more time. It's looking very scary for Byrd here. Very all of a sudden. Volley, grinder to the top slot. Ignores the acrobat. Wonderful call out from Byrd. 2 more turns, you're gonna have the Bugly back on the field, and it's gonna be a free switch in with quick tag as well. After that, you get Diablo Terrace. Now you get Putty on. Very suddenly, it's looking really close. Also, Whoosh is still on deck, remember. It's gonna be a tough call out to make, nothing else. But it doesn't hover lethal on anything once again.
Wow. These things must be super spirit invested. Oh yeah, I'm looking at the numbers. Everything is spirit.
Yeah, Trash got spirit invest. Lord knows it's coming in clutch right now in particular. Oh, the dodgeball's gonna be coming out. It's gonna go into something. Probably gonna be hitting to Sylusk. It's gonna make the defenses super airtight very suddenly. This Trat is not invested into mine defense at all. Using grinder into the top slot.
Oh boy.
Looking, it's a 50-50 at the least. It's a consideration to be made here. It's either freeze ray or nerve strike. It's gonna have to be one of those two. Doesn't hover lethal on Trat. If Byrd realizes that, that's a free switch in. It's a very powerful thing to realize. Will the math work out? Looks like
Will Byrd take it?
Oh! No, the freeze ray does hover lethal though. Block into the Sylusk.
Oh!
And absolutely eat it for breakfast. The Nervous. I think Nervous just prevents tagging out, but not quick tag, right? Or am I wrong?
It prevents any sort of movement,
Oh,
so
yeah,
quick tag would.
I'm thinking of what's its face. I'm thinking of Tractor Beam here. Now the Mullipe's gonna walk up trying to get this tempo just to be safe. It's also worth noting this forces the issue here. Turn after this, kind of have to guess for game. Either between Sylusk or sideways. 2 times into Sylusk though.
Oh!
Into the grinder. That's it's nothing if not really convenient to block Sylusk twice, because it makes things slightly more livable. But only slightly. Of course, any number of switch ups could potentially really ruin things here. You have Trat consideration to finally come in. Pull some work like Byrd's has been doing. Into the Sylusk. 1 health! It's not lethal. But also, the quick tag Sidewinder was an option there, so probably coming up was still a good idea. And yet, it's looking rather dangerous.
I think we're looking at a 50-50 for the game, potentially.
If Byrd can simply even up the field, get this turn right, then they can fix their board with quick tag, and then pull the pieces together. wavewhyse going out into the Echo Strike, into who? The Trat into the bottom.
Oh!
Oh my days!
Wait, what happens if you telekinesis to yourself?
Oh.
Does that work?
Telekinesis back to yourself?
Yeah, does that work? Can you telekinesis to yourself?
What, with Mischief?
Yeah.
Why would you say such a thing live? We can't take that out. We can't take that out. We have to rock with it. Do you know what you've just lied to, Byrd? Do you know what you've just told people on our stream? I don't want this. Oh, Byrd just decides not to push the issue themselves. Roll shot's looking really juicy right now. Bugly's definitely gonna survive whatever gets into it. 38
Nice.
stamina. Overwritten yet again. Now you can't get that guaranteed kill no matter what you do. Because again, Byrd's bench is just so healthy. That call out last turn, absolutely what they needed to get back into the game. You still get the boost, but doesn't make the ball hittable. Thank you, Consistine Lanzaros. I'm not gonna pronounce that right. I need more time to look. I'm very sorry.
That would have been something very funny to try, though. I would have tried it.
Oh, imagine if it did.
Yeah, because with like the clear field, there'd be no reason not to press it, right?
Go for the Echo Strike here. Plateon in the front now, and now Byrd has a mix-up of their own.
That thing is dump.
Yeah, good tactical pass. Oh, I mean telekinesis. Either way, you could never really stop the boost. Tool is
I think-
scarier by the second.
Does a walk-up telly tool kill that strat?
I don't know that Bobby's looking at it too much. Run to the side? Telekinesis!
Whoa.
Tool to the front! Let's go, copy this!
Lived. Oh man.
That's looking possible for Dardillo now to come in and get it hidden. Players have been playing this really solidly. It just barely, if I'm doing my calcs right, it just barely doesn't kill, but whoosh! You could have never stopped it in the first place! The burnout does kill, it is lethal on everything! BobbyBear takes it!
Yep.
It's a hell of a game one!
Wow. That's exciting.
Walk up. A series of reads in a row gone wrong for both players. That's critical. Looks like that was a really to the Aether. That was a really fun set to watch. Not fun set. That was a fun game. Got another set to go.
True.
Scary. What do you think Byrd would need to do to adapt for this set?
That's a good question. Most of Byrd's reads were pretty on point. So I feel like spreading around the overwrite ended up kind of shooting Byrd in the foot in a lot of instances, especially with Palladium. And Voltoxin, actually, because if Voltoxin still had its trait, it could have dealt enough damage to the Silusk for it to be game at that one point.
Does sound reasonable. We're gonna launch into this next game here. It's called Copy leading with a twist.
That is always the danger of running Diablo in any team that has any useful traits on it, is that you can end up scorning your own Diablo.
This is why you run Diablo Ceres with Cassidy, because that thing doesn't give a damn what you do with it. But I say that and I go to hell.
But...
Game 2! Holy shit! We're gonna get a quick tag. We're gonna get a tag of Bobby's own here. It looks like they're eyeing Silusk here, thinking it through, trying to figure it out.
I just thought of something really funny, which would be somebody quicking Mischief quick tag on defense instead of just the normal tag out and then getting like provoked or something.
It's worth noting that we're right back to the overwrite starter to spread. If Bobby takes advantage of it like they did the first game as well, then it's looking like we have a possibility here. Twist into the bottom slot again, maybe? The wink came out for Diablo Ceres, recognizing the danger of letting that thing stay for too long. Yep, twist goes down.
If Diablo walks up, this could be very deadly.
Ooh!
My.
Catching Daredillo out of position, maybe. Nope, dodge roll.
Nope.
Nuh-uh. However, there's nothing really stopping the walk-up mimic here. Yeah, walk-up, tactical pass. into either
Mimic.
spitball or dump. But either one's
Honestly?
really scary. Actually, I might. Yeah, Skull Copy still has his trait. I would not know how to handle this. But either
Looks
way,
like we see the
BobbyBear,
dump.
yeah, gets the situation correct. 45 damage onto it. It looks like that's gonna be a telekinesis to a wink.
Ooh, Telly Nerve Strike.
Yeah, Telenerve Strike. That's all. That's 2 telekinesis, by the way. Telekinesi? Telekinesi. Diablo Series is on 90 and it still might not be enough. It's well worth noting that Skull Copy's not hovering lethal, so there's no reason to block it. Wink onto Plateon here. Not lethal
Youch.
to block, but it does guarantee that Diablo Series dies next turn. If you can call the read, you can swap it out. Oh,
That would be a max power dump, though.
that would be a max power dump. It's very elusive and very... Oh, Cyclone! I hadn't even thought of
Oh,
it. And it still did all that.
I actually would have gone for the block just for the max power dump.
Yeah. Shoot. It does clear the boosts at least. Demolopi's gonna have Watchtower.
Moving
So-
that Scoppy like it still has a trait.
Also true. Practical pass once again. Trying to figure out how to navigate the situation is Byrd. I don't know that I would want to surf next turn. And yet, Spitball onto the top. Stealthy working in Bobby's favor here. Again, first point goes to Byrd. But the tempo definitely seems to belong to Bobby once again.
Wink is a very powerful move.
I saw it being discussed in the PvP lab. Heat Up, Wink, all of them very powerful moves.
You know what? I
Because,
think
you
they
put
should give
one
Wink to
up.
Delusia.
Why do you think that?
Why do you think I think that?
I think you think that because you want it to have Wink.
Yeah.
It would be convenient for your teams, and that's why you want
Yeah, exactly.
it. Hate being right. Beastie Ball. Dodge roll into Silusk again. That's an angle we're looking at. Tactical pass, Mark.
I
we
mean,
get
the
to-
roll shot would be able to go off without a hitch, though.
That is true. It looks like we're gonna see a dodge roll into. Yeah, we're seeing a dodge roll for sure. Hitting into the trap, perhaps. Mark. Tactical pass into the sneak attack, so that they can get to the front. Strat eats all of that. And there's actually not. Oh no! Actually, there is a way into that. Quick tag into Daredilla.
Oh, that's just evil.
Clear field for chip healing, and then burnout into the Voltoxin. Kind of don't have a way to answer that. Unless you're named... no, actually, you just don't have a way to answer that. Daredillo can loop this. This is a loopable set here.
That's
Keep
nasty.
down. Oh, that's brutal. Byrd have an answer for this? Not without Spitball.
Walking up with Debugly would work, though, because it's going to block the Voltoxin, not the
This is also true.
Debugly.
It looks like BobbyBear is taking that into account right now. Walking perhaps backwards. No, just raw tagging out into Skull Copy. No dodge roll is a very interesting thing to see. Tool into the front. Skull Copy goes down. 2 points to Byrd. Far more
Goodbye,
resources to
Scoppy.
do it than last time. In the meantime, Dirt. Or, well, really no one's come in yet, so we'll have to wait and see what that's about. But he's hovering, Daredillo. Side note, I think Bobby's pronouns are he, him. I'm only now noticing that.
Oh,
Apologies in
we
advance.
may need to adjust that. I was gonna say, wow, there's so many non-binary people. Not that I'm complaining, because I am one, but
That's true,
also,
it's
wow, that's a lot of us.
If you do a coin flip, it's like it's a coin flip, so about a 50% chance that you land on a non-binary player in Beastie Ball. Straight how that works.
Beastie
Voltoxin is all
Ballers
but
do
going
be
down.
non-binary.
Voltoxin is all but going down, and now you're suddenly stuck in the same position as you were in the last game. You have to stand out for so many turns.
I think it would be worthy to sack it.
Yeah, Voltoxin goes down. That block isn't even gonna. Well, Trat's bulky, remember? Deceptively so. if nothing else, you can get Trat to stand in here for a while. Then you have to deal this Daredillo somehow. And I think Grinder's a great way to deal with that, to be honest.
Yeah. I'm wondering if Daredillo is going to be looked at anytime soon. Because that thing is...
Yeah, it's fine. Nah, it's fine. Nah, it's fine. Nah, it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Oh god. Here it comes again.
You're gonna have to be able to cover for... Well, BobbyBear's only got 1 point, right? Byrd has 2. So you technically still have more resources to work with. This includes walk-up telekinesis tool. This includes the beasties whose lives are coming back the moment that your next defense turn ends. The Molipede getting hit for 66 damage, hit down to 24.
That burnout is gonna hurt though.
Yeah, and you get the mark afterwards. But, forgive me if I'm wrong, I don't think it hovers lethal.
They'd have to see. They're glancing over the numbers too fast for me. Oh no, my dyscalculia.
No! Got Mark or Clearfield for the chip heal. Either way, it'd be silly not to use a support move now. Definitely trying to make their considerations here. Mark onto the Bugly. It does hover lethal, but not through block. Very important to note. The Bugly lives, and now you can start fixing your bench again with your quick tag on your Trat. It's also worth noting you can do a Goo Eyes right before.
You know what would be funny? If Trat walks up, it'll stop the block from hitting the debug.
That it would. You're not wrong, actually. I hate that you're not wrong. It is last turn. Just do telekinesis. Pass telekinesis, my god.
Okay.
Cool. On to Trat, 6-4.
Dang. And now we get to see the horrors.
Yeah. Walk up the Bugly covers for a lot of things here. But this Trat can quick tag.
I wonder.
Has the advantage here, though. It's worth noting.
No, I don't think that would have killed. I don't think it would have killed if Trat had walked up before. Sigh.
Yeah. It's also worth noting, I'm pretty sure that's Dino in chat. Daredillo could have come right back in at first, so I wish. Into the top slot with the nerve strike. Trat goes down. Diablo Ceres in the front. Oh, but... Oh, Platinum comes back alive! That's a mimic, that's a dump no matter what happens, no matter who you hit into, no matter who you freeze rate.
Yeah, dump victory, yeah?
you have to figure out who hits harder. I think it would be Diablo Ceres, just on the top of my head.
Yeah, I think it's Diablo.
If you can't live dump, then that's it.
I really want to play around with Mimic, it seems so evil. Oh.
Somewhat.
This is not the choice I would have made.
No, it isn't. That's a...
Because that doesn't kill Scoppy.
They might be trying to stall for the next turn, Lord knows. I mean, walk-up telekinesis still does do a lot. Forces some pressure onto either slot here. Takes eyes away from the Molipede, which probably still dies to Mimic Tool, for example. Nope. Go, my Scarab. Oh, but the...
Whoa!
The traps still do it. Telekinesis still does it. Game 2
Wow.
goes to Byrd.
I didn't see that kill.
I didn't see that either.
Oh, I know why Byrd didn't go for the dump. It was because Scoppy was full health.
Oh, true. Oh, we missed it.
We did miss it. We missed it.
Yeah, got me now.
I got Scoppied even in a game I'm not playing.
I got Scoppied in a game I'm not playing. We suck. Division 2 playoffs, everybody. Game 3. Tournament point. Not tournament point. It's match point. The playoff lives on the line. There we are. Much better.
I just want everyone to know that my dog is also watching Beastie Ball.
That's good. That's good. Everyone should watch B. You all should watch B. In fact.
Everyone
our
tell
fun.
Casper he's a good boy.
You're a good boy, Casper.
All right. Honestly, I'm very frightened of the resurgence of mind teams and the seeming adaptation that they have accrued with having a burnout Daredillo on them just to cover for Spirit.
It's technically dual type. Because
Yeah.
Daredillo is 3 people. Meantime, we do have
Daredillo
this
is
Diablo
3
Seraph.
people.
We have this Diablo Seraph coming out once again. Find it funny that the possible mimicked situation here is Echo Strike, and it's just the same thing.
Actually, it's Grinder.
Oh my god, that's right, that's Byrd. I was thinking of.
Oh my god, I forgot you can block Grinder now.
Oh my god, you can, can't you? Finally, that game is good!
Finally, the game's playable. You can block Grinder.
Sidewinder coming up. Same situation as before.
Wink has been doing so much work.
Especially with those blocks, with these blocks coming in.
Maybe I need to rethink some things.
Might have to.
Don't give me ideas.
Actually, I agree with the switch out. Because the last time... Oh yeah, there's a guaranteed dump no matter what here. But the last time we saw 2 sweaty VCs on the board, Byrd eventually had to take a really big tempo deficit. And we saw that even in game 2 as well. Cyclone coming out.
Interesting.
The Developer does not have his trait right now. So, Platinum is free to not get winked, at least this turn. No heat up on the bench, so it's going to be feelings free for now. Walk up, try and do something. But getting rid of that Demolipede ahead of time. No Spitball can come out. It's worth noting. Run to the front row, volley, stinger into the Sylusk is an incredible play. Very
yeah,
fun
that's
move.
a smart play.
It does mean that Wink is coming out once again. But there was no way of stopping it. Because the only way
Everybody
to
gets
stop it is
winked.
volley. Highly unfortunate. This is the way Beastie Ball is played. My name is Yu Nishinoya. I have Wink. I make people sweaty. So far being the MVP. Toya coming up though. Keep ugly.
Maybe I should run Wink on mine. Don't mind me, I'm thinking about evil plans.
Always thinking about evil plans, that's why you're a contract. Oh, Daredillo might be coming in here. You can get the late trap, you can get the telekinesis. It does look like they're gonna be coming in. But I do like Bird's trying to defend against all of the... Oh no, running back to the back, roll into this. Daredillo does 53!
Youch.
Oh my gosh! Yeah, I like Birds trying to use some switching out to mitigate the sweat damage as much as they can. Very solid. One sweaty stack. For the first time, BobbyBear's taking the lead in this matchup.
My only gripe with sweat swapping is that it leaves you open to getting more things sweaty.
Yeah, but I mean, look at BobbyBear's team. Everything's gonna get sweaty at some point anyway. I like this. I love Soul Crusher tickling everybody. Mind defense going up doesn't exactly do favors for Debugly. Yeah, the dodge roll's gonna be coming out. Can't really do any sideways right now. All you can do is grinder and pray. Maybe some wavewhyse. Pass telekinesis.
We could see like a quick tag into maybe the Voltoxin or the Diablo. Because then you wouldn't be affected by the tool if you're in the back row.
No,
except for wait, does sneak attack move you forward before? Or
you forward after? Launch moves you up before. Everybody play Castly. Volley, sneak attack. Going onto Demolipede here.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, that's a good
and now
play.
Everything gets sweat.
Everything gets sweaty, absolutely. The Wink coming out onto Voltoxin.
Look at all that
Like,
sweat. Oh my god.
Pass into the either Soul Crusher or Twist, but all of the beasties here are relatively mind-setted, which for a mind team is very rare, but it's definitely working in Byrd's favor right now. Absolutely is. And now you sort of have to figure out who you'd rather be able to hit the ball. If Plateon comes in into the top, you get the tactical pass mark. As a possibility here. Twist hitting into the top slot. Gonna get blocked, gonna get chipped. And of course, Debugly is not stuck with nothing to do. You can do a lay trap here, depending on what you need. But it looks like they're just gonna try and cycle back into Daredillo, perhaps. Nope, Trask coming in. It's one of these two VCs. Byrd's still deliberating on what they need to do. It's a tough call to be made here.
Yeah, it could be Mark for the extra damage, or it could be Lay Trap for the extra damage in a different way.
This is true. Extra damage in different and unpredictable ways. Either way. Oh, free ball coming
Free
out.
ball.
Timeout for Byrd.
Youch.
Oh
That
man.
hurts.
Yeah.
Now we can see the infamous quick tag, whoosh, burnout Dillo.
We could see this. Byrd's bench is looking a lot more equipped to handle this late game situation than BobbyBear's is. Look at this.
Oh.
Therefore coming out just for that chip healing. You got Twist going back in for Debugly. This would be the third time Debugly's been stuck on this field, not being able to do anything. We see it come out. Walking off Epoxy could also prevent the Twist coming out. No, it's the same place. Again and again. It's
Wow.
also worth noting that Debugly has another turn to live here, but only on 5 HP. It's not any meaningful damage. Track comes out one more time. It looks like... This is a very awkward field position for Byrd very suddenly. Because now Debugly's
Yeah.
dead, so you'd have to let it stall out. This Twist phase has been coming out really nicely. BobbyBear just nice, just comfortable with letting the game play itself. Anything's happened. Roll shot comes out onto Skull Copy. Only 41. Doesn't hover anything big. And now it's either
Oh
Silence
boy.
or Daredillo that come out and do massive damage. You have to decide which one you want to protect against. If Debugly stays on this field and they decide to hit Voltoxin and it kills, that's it. That's game. Have to make a decision here. It looks like it's going to be a hard one. But BobbyBear's bench very routinely getting, you know, the Daredillo, Skull Copy, Demolipede, all very low. Plateon on the field and with
Oh, youch.
as well. Oh, you have to switch out. You have to do something. But hitting into Debugly is a choice, and we decide to just let it happen. Debugly gets out with 4 turns down. That's huge. Nerf strike coming out
Ooh,
from
that late game nerve
Stylus.
strike.
Yeah, that late game nerf strike. The only problem is that now everything's sweaty. It's doing double damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, this
This
is the
was
part
the
where-
other problem with letting everything on your team get sweaty.
which was gonna happen either way anyway.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
still alive. Plateon still manages to take it. It looks like Bobby's just trying to set up for this last turn, the last little rally that he needs to get things going. Oh my God! This has been a very back and forth, and Byrd still. There's a world where Byrd is able to be explosive and come and take it back. Mark coming out, tactical pass. Oh no, double mark!
Double mark.
What is this? Free ball under the top.
That was risky.
I don't know that I agree with that. Yeah, that's gonna be a Demolipede switch in, and then oh, that's a checkmate situation. Sidewinder into the top slot here.
On bottom. Yeah.
Is there a response that helps here? No, I don't think so. Toxin comes
Oh
in.
no. And it'll be both beasties wiped next turn.
Yeah, and since you'd have to run down with Plateon, you'd have to predict with Debugly. Then the game is still technically alive, but this is a highly not ideal situation very suddenly.
Yeah.
It's about to be a pure 50-50 here, folks. If you can get this read, you can fix your board state after, though. It's worth noting. Unless it hovers lethal on Debugly, in which case it's very not good looking. But you hit Clearfield! You hit Clearfield twice! You don't think you're gonna do it! I think they got Bobby thinks he has a read in the bag here. Waiting for the top slot. We see where Debugly comes in. Track comes in.
It's not even Debugly.
Is this to get more HP on Debugly and then to be able to switch in Diablo Ceres after?
Maybe.
This is a game of margins all of a sudden. I mean, it's been that way for a while, but still.
I mean, if that was the play, very smart.
Yeah, giving BobbyBear a lot of time to just build up these slow advantages. Yeah, Trap coming in and then sort of giving Debugly better margins is a good idea here.
I am unsure how this is gonna get cleaned up though.
Yeah, it's certainly looking rough. Oh, Diablo Ceres here.
Hello, Diablo.
Oh!
Yikes.
Yeah! That's looking rough! Every turn here is looking very, very rough for Byrd. Oh man.
I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure Byrd can take it back from here. I mean, maybe...
Debugly still gets a swap in here.
Oh. Actually, you know, it would have been kind of funny if, if Byrd had blocked and then could click dump with Diablo.
That also would have been fun, actually. That would have been a fun idea. I don't know how close it would have gotten them. Bobby's sitting very pretty right now.
Yeah, all of those clear fields really stacking up.
Yeah, showing that precision right there. Telekinesis tool. Not enough to take out Daredillo, only enough to hover half. So it can't get
I
again.
think it's over.
Yeah, it's not enough to stop the whoosh. It's not enough to stop the burnout. Everything dies here. That's game.
Yep.
Oh!
There's a chance that maybe that Mimic Dump could have done it, but it would have been really hard to get through everything after that, I think.
Yeah, Trap goes down. GG's all around. That's game, set, and match in favor of BobbyBear.
Both of our players did really well, and
Oh,
congrats to Bobby to moving on for the next fight.
It's worth noting that the only reason I'm able to spot these is because I got the best spectator Sharingan. If I was playing either team here, I would not be doing half as well as these players. Big shout outs to them.
So true.
Yeah, that's fascinating. That was a lovely game to watch. Next match says 1 versus 2. No, either way, that was quite. That was quite fun.
Yes. Wow, watching that makes me kind of want to take a nap. In the sense that it's like, wow, that was so exciting and energetic, and now I need to go crash.
Yeah, for sure. Don't worry about my friend Stardust here. They're gonna get a nice, good sleep. Everything's gonna be wonderful.
I do love sleep.
Just use an exhaust overnight, and it'll be over fast. Thank you. We're gonna be back here in a bit in the Neo Crown series. I'm Ultra. This is Stardust, being hosted by Skyblue. Don't go away. There's more BC Ball to be played.
Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, beasties and ballers, welcome back to Division 2 playoffs of the Neo Crown series. I am Ultra, joined by your best friend, being hosted by Spike. Thank you, Blitzwith. Very, very solid. To be able to I didn't know you could call like that.
I just figured since we were both birds on the desk today, it would be appropriate to.
Every commentator's been a bird, by the way. Notice this, chat. I think we have favoritism going on here.
Oh, it's really true. We do have a lot to chirp about, I guess, up here. That said, there we go. Got to get a little bit of both. Absolutely. Before we move into our next game, we've got wavewhyse, I believe, versus Coolbz, a fellow commentator, one of the other I'm often paired with here in these Beastie Ball tournaments. Friend of mine, and same with BobbyBear. The three of us have worked very closely on teams together and testing together before, so very excited to see all two of those guys in the playoffs here, as well as wavewhyse, who, though I don't know, I have stolen a lot of ideas from. I think that wavewhyse is a very smart player when it comes to quick tag, and has made some, I think the best version of quick tag teams that I have seen. So I have learned a lot from wavewhyse, and I'm excited to see how they face up against some teams that, I was in the mines helping to develop. I want to see, if what I learned from wavewhyse can come back and help my friends take down, I believe, seed 1 in this bracket too, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, that it is. We're just sorting some stuff out before we go to another graphic as such.
Yes, indeed.
Not yet. We're still putting some stuff together. No, it's been wonderful to be able to run the event. I know. Hi everybody, Bestie's playing in the event. actually at the top of Division 1 right now.
Not anymore. Dino, the classic.
Oh, that's true. How could I have forgotten Dino already? God bless. I'm not a real BC baller. No, you're second in standings.
Exactly. I dropped down recently a lot. I took two O's to King of Charge and to Ket. Also very, very good players. I had to do my own little mini CC3 this last week. Fight against both of those players. Very good teams. Teams I had played before as well. They were super cool games. I forgot to. I'm realizing live on air that I forgot to record those, and so I will not be able to post them.
What are we doing? We balled too hard.
That's my bad. Oh no, I get accused of not posting my losses. But they were super good games. I got smoked though. It was the second I realized it was possible for me to not make it to playoffs, a switch flipped in my brain, and I could only choose passive lines that did not involve doing whoosh Daredillo burnout, which was a huge knock to me. It's sort of my crutch here. It's my main tool.
It's like when I can't launch.
Exactly. Feeling too nervous to launch.
Crippling weakness.
Indeed.
That's why I bring Thump. That's the only reason I bring Thump, by the way. Please give me Spike.
Does anything get launch spike? Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Is it time?
No, launch spike. Daredillo gets launch spike. Speaking of,
oh my
God,
God.
Look over at some of the teams that our competitors are going to be bringing.
Ooh.
No, I'm not lying. Daredillo gets launch spike. You can look it up right now. Gets overpowered too.
No, I know. I forgot that Daredillo is truly the ultimate privileged beastie. I had forgotten.
Actually, I think you get launch spike too. Am I going crazy?
You are correct, actually.
No, you get launch spike. That's crazy. Speaking of spike, oh my God, Coolbz.
Here we are.
We're just talking about spike, and here Linopter is, but it looks like Coolbz is going to be loading up with Team 1. We were just talking about how rare Sauna is as a trait. Here we are, Steamer, Clearfield, Heat Up, Sauna. Also spec'd entirely for that defense. Overpowered Dig, Sidewinder, Wallbreaker, Demolipede. I have played around with Wallbreaker. It's not nearly as useless as some people are saying it is.
Very true.
Yeah, did you know you need 120 something mine defense to survive a bit diva dump at the net when you're -1 fences?
I did know. I think that Mabel hit me with that exact factoid last time. We were talking about assess diva net rush dump on Dino's team.
It's rather fascinating.
I would agree.
Shout out to Mabel. You're my favorite person. One of my favorite people. My sister's my favorite person. Orgella here, Sting, Nettle, Passion Strike. I got her. Come on. The undying superorganism that we all know and despise with a passion. Forward pass,
indeed.
Spitball, Nettle, Crowing Garude. I've not seen many Crowing Garudes. I've not seen many Garudes at all lately, to be honest. I think that's because it's made of paper. This one does not have Attack Infest. Highly interesting. Finally, Freeze Ray provokes Shield, Albrax, and that Tractor Beam we all love.
Very true. This team, to me, looks designed... Well, for one thing, that Orgella is reminding me... I'm giving flashbacks to, speaking of that Dino team from the finals of High Slam that we just had recently. This Orgella set is a mirror image of that Orgella set with Sting, Nettle, and Passion Strike, allowing it to put itself on a clock so it resets its own health bar and able to support with high damage from Nettle. Meanwhile, I want to just shout out this one thing on the team. This Albrax and Garude in the back here are seeming to me, I was talking to BZ about the wavewhyse matchup before this, and we were looking at Albrax with Freeze Ray and Provoke as a good way to shut down some of the stuff that wavewhyse's teams like to do in terms of quick tagging and in terms of boost resetting. So if you Freeze Ray that cleanup trap, it cannot, weirdly, I know Freeze Ray is often thought of as this like just mine type thump, basically, just a basic attack that hits for a decent amount of damage. But Freeze Ray here actually has some really interesting play into specifically quick tag teams and Provoke as well, stopping those quick tags from going off and really putting a lot of limits on the shenanigans that quick tag can get up to. So I'll be interested to see how that plays out in the matchup.
Oh, Lord knows, you really do know. You really do know the kind of teams people like to play. That's awesome that I'm here. I only play one team, and I've been doing so for a year. But we're not talking about me right now. Spike, Net Rush, Muscle Memory, Vampire, Lunoptera, very common, very strong set to play against. Careful Shot Bongus, I assume, so that you don't give someone an easy receive. With Heat Up and Drum, with the flow as well, it's going to make that entire team really miserable and devilish to fight. Paired with, there's a more interesting beastie on the other side, but, you know, first things first. Sorry, I'm sorry, technical difficulties on my side. I can't see the stream. The Skype stream in Discord. I'm gonna assume that's my problem and just go over here a little bit. Okay, there we go. We have Introduce, Drum, Stomp, Masquery with Groove. It's worth noting, in the circles I run in, Introduce has been getting more and more popular as a support move. People are trying to figure out exactly how strong it is, and the answer seems so far to be very.
Yes.
We have, Platypulse, Lay Trap, Stinger, Mind Read? Am I seeing this correctly? Mind Read just buffs your POW stat, doesn't it?
Buffs your mind defense, yes.
The heck?
Really don't want to get hit by those might attacks in this team. If you look at the rest of the team, you'll note that all those body attackers, Masquery and Lunoptera, notably low mind defenses and completely uninvested, relying on Platypulse to protect them from harm.
Yeah, that it is. And of course, Voltoxian with Absorption. They really do not want anybody getting hit in here. That is fascinating, man.
Absolutely. I think that this
is Nettle Stinger. Sorry. There we are.
Yeah, it's a very interesting set. I think I remember it being a little bit different the last time I saw it. This Nettle is, I think, new. If I had to guess, I would say inspiration from Dino. BZ really likes is a big fan of Dino's play, and I think that we're maybe seeing a little bit of inspiration there on this Nettle and on this Voltoxin and on that Orgella set. So it's really cool to see the ways that in a small community like this, you know, one tournament, one set, new ideas can revive old styles of play like this Crowing Garude with Nettle, and perhaps inspire new ones like this Voltoxin. So I'll be excited to see how that matches up into what wavewhyse is doing.
Yeah, it's looking like a pretty good time. I'm still not able to see the stream. That is slightly not good.
Yes, indeed. Do you want...
Oh. Yes, try that. That's our man behind the scenes. You can't hear. Don't worry about it.
Exactly. Do not look at the man behind the curtain.
No, you can't. What's happening right now? You can't see. This is legally speaking non-canon.
Yeah, exactly. It didn't even happen. So don't even worry about it. Consult the graph. I don't know what graph, but consult it.
What about her?
Oh, the return? Thoughts, feelings, opinions? Ultra?
Yes, we're here. We're live. We're here. Yes, I'm able to see it. Okay, we can go to the
Excellent.
next few teams now. Yeah, it looks like wavewhyse. Oh yeah, I remember this. Right, this is the same team twice with different invests. How wonderful.
Interesting. Oh.
Yeah.
That is such a cool idea from wavewhyse to bring. This is like the classic wavewhyse team, to my mind at least. A lot of these move sets will look very familiar to anyone who's played against wavewhyse before. But it's interesting to see the same team use this format to bring the same team twice with slightly different investments. I wonder if these are specs against different monotype teams, or I'm just looking over them really quickly to see if I can glean anything.
No, yeah, this is There's technically tri-type because there's an Echo Strike cleanup here. Noticing there is actually no boosts, no boosting here.
Yep, no boosting except for set on this team. wavewhyse generally relying on those really high base power, 110 burnout, 110 overpower that deboost you, and then utilizing set to either remove the deboosts or this quick tag cleanup trat, or perhaps even Echo Strike to remove those deboosts. To put the opponent in a really tough situation when it comes to switching out, targeting, and dealing with the overwhelming damage and the overwhelming sustain that can come out from a team that has Treat Fruit Folks and Supalero.
And the longer I look at this team, the more annoyed I get. Oh, this looks straight out of my worst nightmares. The one good thing that I am looking at is that it's quick tag whoosh and not quick tag dodge roll, which means that you don't have those messed up counter saves. But it does. This is personal experience here. Stinky. On the topic of moves that people are realizing are better, I am a proponent of Stinky. I think this is like a top 3 counter serve in the game. Like just this on its own. You can stop whatever you want from attacking and force a decision to be made here. You can get absolutely free ball serves. Fantastic thing to be able to do, you know? Paired with Dispel with Whoosh, Provoke, Sideways, you've got 3 heavy hitters on this team, including the Yameth. No patience kind of blows, but it means that you're better against other teams than you otherwise would be.
Absolutely. And the cleanup trat sort of doing double duty there, making sure that even though Yameth doesn't have the ability to patience its own deboosts off, Trat has got it with the backup, and the Echo Strike as well can force the opponent sometimes. If you get Echo Struck and the Yameth is deboosted, and you tag something that got Echo Struck with the cleanup onto it, say to save it from, an incoming burnout, you might misread the play and instead get hit with a full power overpower on your tag in because your guy had cleaned up that. There's so much. This team is mind-boggling to play around. It is a real puzzle box.
Sounds
and
vaguely exhausting.
Yes, indeed. Very hard to keep up with. Like wavewhyse definitely. Oh yes, go ahead.
No, it's just the specific investments that are different it's pretty cool. You know, you expect more towards body in some places. You have, less damage on Supilero in one instance, just to have that better matchup spread. I like this. I knew something like this was gonna happen when I said, you could put in 2 teams. Now, you just have here's Team A and then here's Team B, which is slightly more tooled to do this thing. But it's still cool to see. You have different thresholds and such just lined up here, and it's rather fun. It looks like our players are getting ready.
Oh yes, just about ready to get into these games, perhaps. Excited to see.
It out.
Yes, indeed. Now, I am, I will admit right now that I, from the commentary desk, am definitely biased. I am, rooting, I will admit, for my often co-commentator, Coolbz in this one.
It's noted that Coolbz mentioned in the very Discord even that they ought to share you more.
It's true. It's true. Hey, I am. I'm free. I'm free out here. I'm a blitzers. I can fly as I please. It's all good. It's no one's keeping me locked up.
Jet to the next. I'm truly the definition of free.
Exactly.
You can tell because nobody plays Blitzswift. That was rude.
Yeah, exactly. I'm also free points, unfortunately, because I have absolutely no defenses. But we don't talk about that.
No, that's fine. We don't pay attention to that. We pay attention to the high moments. You have launch and spike. Who else can say that?
Who else can, other than Daredillo? I mean, but don't look at that guy. See, okay, wait. I'm thinking if Daredillo gets launch spike and dodge roll, so should Blitzswift, right? Can't we give Blitzswift dodge roll, please, 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 please?
Let's not do that. How about hey? What if he didn't do that? What if he didn't ever do that at all for no reason?
It'd be so cool.
It'd be cool for one of us.
It would be. You're right. It would be cool for me. I won't lie. I always want more Blitzswift tech. That guy's to me is the coolest beastie in the game. I think Jet just represents the potential this game has with its positional aspect. It's one of the things about this game that is, to me, the most interesting. So I'm always looking for teams that can use Jet in a fun way. Then sometimes you just play Blitzswift and you get the free move action, you click the slide, it does 100,000 damage, and then your Blitzswift gets one tapped by Debugly on counter serve. But that's there's sort of phases to these things. It's sort of phases of the moon. You know what I mean? It's
you win some, you lose some. Sometimes you win, sometimes you don't. Every now and again, you lose a coin flip. Speaking of coin flips, looks like our players are in fact ready. If we could go to the setup.
Excellent.
Yeah, I mean, I know you're rooting for Coolbz. I'm rooting for Supilero myself. I think Forager Supilero is the most busted thing in the game, in my opinion.
It's so good. I have lost games. we were playing practice games where BZ was playing wavewhyse's team, and I lost a game where all other beasties were 8-wiped because BZ read me 3 times in a row.
Meister just keeps coming in.
Yeah, just kept coming in, taking the hit and quick tagging out, and then the whole bench got back up by the time I was able to take a point.
You know what a libero is for volleyball?
I do. But would you please explain it for the audience?
A libero is your defensive specialist. They're the only person who doesn't have to switch rotations when they are on the volleyball field. And it's also, at least a pet theory, why Supilero has ERO at the end. Because it's the libero for every team that exists. It's BC time.
Indeed.
Pretty sure it is, at least. Both
Pretty
my
sure
players
we're
are.
getting
They've been given the go-ahead to get ready.
They're just staring at each other across the field. They're both, squinting at each other menacingly, approaching each other also menacingly. JoJo aura emanating off of them. Good God.
One of these people has very, I wonder who the JoJo's protagonist is.
That's true. Its stand user could be anyone.
Stand user in question. It's a scary.
Oh my
scary
gosh.
Scary to go for.
It's true. It's true.
I would not want to be a stand user because that's terrifying.
Wouldn't you want that fashion sense though? I mean, come on.
Yeah, somewhat.
Do we know what teams are these? The teams on the side here, the teams that the players have locked in here for this matchup?
I'm pretty sure that's what they've told me they're playing.
Excellent. Okay, cool.
So we won't really know for wavewhyse until we see some damage numbers being hovered.
Yeah, I guess that's a good point. Yeah, I was gonna say because this is what I was expecting from BZ this Albrecht set. I'll be interested to see if this does a good job of locking down the quick tag centric offense of wavewhyse's team, or if wavewhyse is able to break through. I'm worried about Garud into Daredillo from BZ's side. I'll be interested to see if that's capable of surviving even in the back row a burnout from this nefarious armadillo with its characteristically low spirit defense. But I guess there's only one way to find out. And that's by Coolbz readying up. Let's go.
I wonder what the serves. Yeah, counter serve's probably just gonna be that heat up, wall breaker. That's where I'm at. Yeah, and it's looking like Coolbz is agreeing with me. Very funny story. Oh, we're just getting into it both sides. Oh dear.
It would appear so. Echo Strike on deck, looking to remove those traits as early as possible. Interesting. I wonder, oh, maybe trying to get rid of, I wonder if they'll go for Sauna or Wallbreaker here. Yeah, that makes sense. Notably, Wallbreaker, because it applies deboosts, every time that cleanup triggers, it will remove all of those Wallbreaker debuffs from all the fielded beasties. So not even really needing to remove that trait with Echo Strike, sort of just removing it by default. Ooh, going for a very passive start with this Clearfield Sideways attack, trying to throw wavewhyse out of position.
And wavewhyse is just simply not having it. Move up Comet right immediately with the quickness. Yeah, the quick tag's not really able to do anything at the moment. You have 2 heat ups available. You have a heat up available. Comet's already feeling too sweaty.
Yeah.
So it's going to be ticking down really fast. That's the benefit of playing a heat up and other sweat tactics into a team like this. Is, you know, you don't really have to...
One of the negatives of it, though, here comes that Sideways off the bench with quick tag.
Coolbz playing for the long haul, surely. Oh, we're serving with we're serving with careful shot now. Oh, jeez. Oh, there's better serves than this for sure.
For sure. That's probably probably one of the reasons that BZ was so willing to give the point there, just knowing that if that Sideways came in, it would have to come into the serve slot, guaranteeing a Sideways serve from wavewhyse's side. Utilizing that to get another easy heat up.
This is a very suddenly really bad position to be in. Whatever BC you don't swap out is going to be hit with some sweaty next match. Not next match, next round. And it's going to chip you out really badly so fast. That's why Sauna's a good trade, everybody. Hey.
Very true. Sauna, I think that's why, wavewhyse probably wanted to get rid of that as quickly as possible with that Echo Strike here. Overpower, sailing across the board. Nice little 43 Holiday, feeling the pain there. Sideways, however, still on deck, not wanting to hit into this Daredillo, probably trying to avoid the set.
It's worth noting that quick tag, nothing kills the count for moving up here. I don't think. Daredillo wasn't hovering. Daredillo wasn't hovering lethal. If that thing's not hovering lethal, you're probably set. Quick tagging out, just trying to get the heck out of dodge. Supilero comes in.
Makes a lot of sense there. I think, Scaldra, I believe its base SDEF is enough to live +1 net to net unblocked burnout from Daredillo.
Oh, that hits a lot of damage all of a sudden.
Exactly.
Not going to be able to come out here. Oh, but it can kill if there's no block. I mean, if there's no block, like, Daredillo's dead next turn anyway, if it doesn't switch out right now. But it's worth noting, already wavewhyse's bench is looking really bad. Coolbz's bench is looking really solid. You have 3 BCs that are currently getting chipped out. Or 2 BCs that are currently getting chipped out. You have 1 potentially that could be. But Supileto's never gonna die anyway, so like, what's the big deal here? Sidewinder into Supilero.
Huh. Interesting
block
decision
just
there.
entire willing to let Comet go down. Jeez.
Wow.
Yeah, you have the quick tag overpower potential right now. I don't know that you'd want to switch out. I don't know that you'd ever want to switch out here, actually. You could get a heat up onto the Daredillo. Well, no, you can't get a heat up onto the Daredillo specifically.
I'm wondering if it's going to be... Probably trying to decide, but what? Oh, that's a very risky play.
I mean, the Spirit Hitter is down, if you think about it. This is as good a position as you're probably going to get on Garud. Which is a crazy thing to say.
That is an excellent point. I wonder if we're going to see Daredillo quick tag out. No, goes for it.
Not provoked! This was the right play! Burn out into the top slot. Oh, it kills anyway! Wait, I'm sorry?
124.
Was it that? How did you just burn out?
No amount of burnout can save Garud's absolutely abysmal SDEF from this menace that is Daredillo.
Spirit dusted!
Oh my goodness.
What is this protagonist?
Uh-oh. Comet, though, now wiped of the 8 variety.
My name is Garud. I'm so sad. My life sucks. 8 wipe Comet, though. Sauna coming in, actually, it does give you that damage right before the end of things.
True.
Very nice.
And Steamer now able to connect, getting a lot of passive damage on the board here while setting up for future turns, guarding against that sideways, utilizing your Demolipede, having it hog that front row. Be interested to see how wavewhyse decides to maneuver this endgame here. Yeah, Majesty hitting the field, not doing a lot, but overpower, able to deal a resounding hit to whoever it goes into here. Salvi.
Also worth noting, you walk up and you hover lethal on Millipede.
Uh-oh. Perhaps already guessing for game here is BZ. That Garud tag in.
And it looks like we're just fine.
Manages to avoid the worst possible case scenario. Now has the ability to threaten sideways as well as nettles.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, if you can get through these next few turns, you can possibly win. The nettle coming out to Snoozy. Overpower, looks like it's just gonna be able to do it, actually.
Wow.
I saw, that's ridiculous numbers.
A palpable hit. Holy moly.
It's also worth noting that Trat can barely live this. Fruit Folks cannot. This could be the start of something very good. 65 damage onto Trat. Of course, that defense drop's not going to mean nearly as much. But it is worth noting that Yameth can come right back in. It's not hovering lethal on anything important. So we're just running with Albrax. Oh, shoot.
All right.
None of this
here we go.
Happen.
Saying close this thing out. Over per 74 is a lot of damage into Albrax, though.
Yeah, that's big.
The bench situation for BZ no longer looking quite as tasty as it did before.
You could call a double nettle here if you're not willing to switch out. Oh, no, never mind. Taking a hit.
Oh, interesting.
That's a freeze ray. That could be a stinky on counter serve as well, just to force the free ball. Wavewhyse's positioning here is actually fairly solid.
Yeah, I would agree. Stinky making it happen. This Orgella, passionate, not relentless, cannot attack through this shook feeling. And cannot set the... unable now to set the Weepy on itself. And also, I imagine this is going to be Fruit Folks in here. No, Supalero comes in and takes the easy receive. All right, choosing not to threaten the sideways here is wavewhyse.
Very much disciplined on these sideways hits. Yeah, Trat's dead. Daredillow's down for 3 more turns. The opportunities to close out this game are slowly disappearing. You have at least Supilero. I don't know why I'm saying it like that all of a sudden. You have Supilero able to stay here and maintain its positioning for just a little longer. But it can't really switch out right now without first giving up something else. Rain to the front. Strike.
Oh.
Hitting that Demolipede. And now, you give Orgella some pretty good positioning here. Unfortunately, that's Majesty. It's the only trade it can have. It is
yes,
still...
indeed.
Right about time.
Kind of going to stop this Orgella in its tracks in terms of dealing damage, unless it just wants to nettle. I'm interested to see whether or not BZ goes for this nettle passionate strike line or chooses to instead swap... Sorry, is this thing named Evil Watermelon? The green not Debugly, Demolipede?
Oh, that is.
Oh my gosh. That's a good
And then
name.
we have Orgella named straight up. Okay, I'm catching the references now. I get you, big man. You got 6 seconds to make your move. You gotta work fast. Sidewinder coming out into the back.
Wow. Choosing again to disrupt wavewhyse's positioning here.
It is unfortunate. Daredillow's gonna be able to come in next turn. There's nothing they can do about that. Garud is now online and alive, but it's taking so long to come back.
Yeah. This is looking very tough for BZ here, honestly. I think that going down that second point that early into the game with the Garud tag in, if it worked out, it was going to be very nice for them. But unfortunately, this Garud just too frail to survive that big hit. Oh, you know why that happened in the beginning? That was the Echo Strike on the Scaldra. The Scaldra tagged out and cleaned up the burnout boosts off of Daredillow.
Oh, also that's game.
And that's game.
That's
BZ not tagging out there and just getting wiped out by that overpower.
Oh my god, I forgot about the emo poses.
Declarations of war from both sides.
Yeah, one to wavewhyse.
That is
kind of
game 1 to wavewhyse. We'll have to see how BZ adapts if they want. Oh, getting saucy.
I'm fighting words. What kind of adaptations? What kind of adaptations do you think we're gonna have to see from Coolbz?
I would be interested to see. I like the tempo they were playing at the beginning of the game. I think that obviously we can't concede that second point so quickly. I think ends up being a problem, and that is I will say it's a very difficult situation to see. Yeah, what I was going to mainly say is I want to see this Albrax come in earlier. Might be difficult to deal with the Echo Strike off the Trat, but being able to start locking that thing down and keeping it on the field while clicking heat ups into the opponent's team, I think is a huge boon. So I'll be interested to see how both players choose to interact with this tractor beam.
It's a really big call out to lead with Trat in this situation all of a sudden.
Yes. Oh, interesting. Choosing again to go for the Scaldra. No intention of stopping. Wow, can stop a lot of movement from wavewhyse's side of the field here as well. Potentially able to.
That's fascinating that you decide to lock down the sauna instead of this tractor beam. I assume just because you're comfortable in being able to stop it later. You do have Echo Strike, of course. Kind of interesting decision to heat up the Daredillo here, though.
Yeah, that said, now no sideways options can come out. The tractor beam stopping any tag outs, the provoke stopping any quick tags, and Supalero, because it received the ball and because it is nervous from that freeze right, unable to quick tag itself and heal. This turn, I have to guess that we're going to see, yes, Echo Strike stripping that tractor beam off of Albrax there. Makes a lot of sense. That trait giving a bit of a headache for wavewhyse's team, I think.
Yeah, it's good. It's good to stop it while it's ahead. No points have been scored. No cheesy sideways have been hit. We shut down the quick tag once again. Hit into Trats with Steamer.
If I had to guess, this is because provoke is about to run out on Trat, and so we don't want the option for sideways to come in. So we provoke the Supalero to stop that option, and then attack this slot to stop any other quick tag sideways cheesiness from happening.
I suppose so. You can get the it's Yameth coming in right now. It has Stinky. There's not a lot of. This is a very strange field for sure. wavewhyse's team is looking worse by the looks of it, just because sweaty. But BZ's team is it's looking pretty strong. You have the shield, you have the provoke. Using shield right off the bat. No fear. Not an ounce of it.
Interesting. I was thinking that BZ would want to get this tractor beam back online by getting Albrax off the field, but calling the shield correctly.
Yeah, that's only 18 damage. No damage happening this turn, by the way.
Exactly. Nothing ever happens. Now able to potentially clear field some of that damage away and start to get steamy. Alternatively, could stop Trat from tagging out, meaning that there is no cleanup to be had.
It looks like we're just gonna settle for the Steamer onto the one beastie here without quick tag. Which, hey, that seems to track for me.
Indeed.
The only problem is Trat has no reason to stay in, right?
Not particularly. It's not being threatened. Nothing's really being threatened here. So, interesting. Wow. Choosing to Stinky the Scaldra here, getting that Steamer offline.
That it is. I mean, you don't have the provoke to be able to handle a heat up now. And, well, your Trat's actually going to quick tag, like, literally the second later. So I'm not sure you can afford to stay in like this. But you could just heat up the Yemeth again. There's nothing stopping you from doing it except for your own fear. Oh, right on cue. Oh, Dispel, quick tag. Into Dustin Biliro. Jesus.
Allows Albrax to go down there.
Because it removes stat boosts. Dude, this quick tag team blows.
I know, isn't it devilish?
This is misery ball. Also, Steamer back online.
Yes, indeed.
Kind of have to switch out Yemeth soon here, though, because otherwise you could be stuck on the field.
Very true, but threat of sideways potentially stopping this Yemeth. BZ having a choice here between getting more sweaty and a lot of healing on his side, or potentially trying to lock this Yemeth with sideways attacks.
Man, let's all be happy that Scaldra doesn't have annoying. Let's all be happy about that real quick. Can you imagine getting too sweaty and getting
Exactly.
angry afterwards?
I've
Hi, my
had
name's-
days like that.
Oh, my name's Sculpture. I love when people play the video game. Overpowered
Ooh.
is able to come out not doing much damage to either thing here. Also worth noting, Heat Up can come out onto Yameth again. But it
Yeah.
can't really kill. Also, Nettle is looking very strong here. You also get that Spitball serve that stops a lot of progress. You get that Nettle forward pass to enable a lot of offense. We're gonna have to see what Coolbz settles on. Looks like it's Orgella.
Yeah, trying to get
Rain,
Orgella in.
Ollie. Overpower.
Yeah, so far, BZ been doing a good job this game of locking down a lot of options from wavewhyse while threatening his own. We're gonna have to see how wavewhyse responds. Choosing to get the front row here.
Yeah, that's
think-
that's also worth noting. The Majesty, by the way, protecting Yameth from the kill. Fascinating.
Very, very true. Yameth,
Oh,
though,
Master Strike going into Pride. Is that Pride Month?
Pride Month of Supalera, hell yeah. That's
Am I
what I
only
like to
now
see.
noticing this?
We know that Supalera's name because Supalera is immortal.
Oh, true, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't quite
Ooh.
this. Yeah, it is named Pride Month. Holy shit. That's
It
cursing.
is. Interesting to see. I have to guess that this is going to be Dillo, Tat. Yeah, here. Oh no, never mind. We're going to Echo Strike this Orgella's trade away.
Oh,
Oh.
that's scary. That's good. That's a really good idea. However, you have two things now stuck here in a very bad situation.
Mm.
If you nettle Supilero, actually you could just outright kill Supilero right now without even
Yeah.
needing to nettle. It looks like that's what's gonna be tempted here.
Going
She's
for
down.
a
She's
play
going
that
up.
threatens an 8-wipe on both fielded beasties. However, Trat able to quick tag out of this situation.
Yeah. I mean, Yameth is really the one at threat here, and if you survive this turn, then you can you can get nettled really badly. Oh, it
Oh,
looks
yeah.
like the block's coming out. Coolbz maybe forgetting that that he doesn't have the trait anymore. Track quick
The cool
tag.
thing,
Whoosh.
I'll say. Oh, what do we got? Block is correct. Lives it.
Yeah, block correct. That's good. That's really good. You get the clear field twice. You get to do a lot of stuff. Also
Mhm.
worth noting, Yameth is on 5. Is that correct?
This is one sweaty horse? Reindeer? Question mark?
It's a horse. It's a horse. I'm
It's a
not.
horse.
I'm not going here.
How to make the rules.
Yeah, that
That's a
Yameth
horse.
either needs to eat an 8 wiped, or eat something else. Worth noting though, this Nerdillo is forced itself into a really awkward spot. Stinky on the serve. Yameth is stuck getting 8 wiped next defense cycle.
Oof. This is looking
That's
very,
incredible.
very dangerous for wavewhyse here.
Yeah, very suddenly.
Orgella.
Coolbz is getting control.
It is going to go down 8 to this, but once it hits the bench, its trait will come back and it will immediately heal back to full health. So I
Oh,
think this position is looking quite good for BZ. I figured Sideways was coming in here. Makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, but then you lose a beastie after this. You have Trat on 38. You have Supilero on 82. I mean, it looks horrible.
It is not
then you have the
looking
heat
good,
up.
folks.
Coming out on a holiday here. That's a Green Day song. Oh, you could also get the quick tag coming out and then heal Yameth to have another turn. This is also a possibility, by the way.
That is true. It could be.
Not
let's
gonna be
do
happening.
Sideways instead. Oh, Rain saving it. Oh.
Oh, this is true, by the way. I didn't even think about Rain. I forgot about Rain. Holy shoot. Oh, Garud can come in.
Oh, good.
All right,
heavens.
everybody, pack your bags.
Pack your bags. We might see
it
Garud. We
time?
might see.
Is it time for Garud?
Oh.
No, it's time for Demolipede, actually.
Threatening the sideways attack. I can see the value in that here. Not wanting to allow wavewhyse to get off easy here.
Not especially. You get Demolipede coming in. Majesty. That does mean that you can potentially get the block here. Oh man, this is a really tough position to be in. Jadillo's coming up next turn. That's exactly what we do not want happening. It looks like Orgella's gonna be fine. Sidewinder in the front. If wavewhyse comes up to catch it, then Yameth is going to be 8 wiped. Or if Yameth comes up to grab it.
Ah.
Uh-oh!
Yeah, that's a little scary.
Yeah, especially since that's a Daredevil coming in.
It sure is, and this Scaldra... Oh, the Scaldra actually can... Ooh, big guess here. Scaldra can take straight up Dillo net-to-net burnout here, but probably can't live +1 burnout net-to-net. So avoiding... chooses to avoid...
What?
Oh, interesting.
No, we got... Yeah, the burnout's still a possibility. This overpower is also a possibility, but I don't know. Yeah, no, they've killed the chance for the mix-up here.
50-50 still on the line, though. Can pass the careful shot and can also quick tag into Daredevil burnout. Not 50-50 for the game. Coolbz can indeed still play around this by just tagging.
It's a 50-50 for tempo at the moment.
Indeed. Coolbz, yeah, choosing to respect it. It is tournament point. Oh! Supalero coming in instead.
That's a beautiful turn, actually, the pass provoke. You don't get to do anything with Scaldra. Stand in for a very bad time. However, this is still a really bad position for wavewhyse because now, again, like Yameth is 8 wipes. You get to use a Sidewinder here. Supilero has to walk up to catch it. It's the most obvious thing. But then you're put in a losing position for the rest of the game. Because your defenses go down. You can't attack right now. Anything that wants to come in gets to come in. And look who just lost Shook.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no!
Exactly, oh, here it is.
You would have to quick tag this turn.
And if you quick tag, you leave that lane open.
Yeah, this is true. Oh yeah, this is really bad news. This is bad news for wavewhyse. We'll be suddenly playing the position really, really well. You get the pass, provoke runs out. Clear field. And you get the provoke anyway. Which is exactly what we're going to be doing. Oh, we just steamer the bottom lane. We want the worst for our opponents. Oh my lord.
Wow.
You have to walk down and endure the most miserable couple of turns of your life just to have a chance.
I will say, I'm surprised we didn't see Freeze Ray there because it would stop Daredevil from walking backwards here, I guess. But that said, Daredevil unable to launch an attack here. No teammate to pass the ball back to it. And is taking, I guess, 40 off of this with the potential to get double nettled here into the... it doesn't quite do it. That said, ooh.
It's worse than, yeah, double nettle doesn't quite. But there is still a lot of potential for a really bad room here. For example, I don't know, Argella could get a hold of the ball, and now suddenly you have to make another really bad decision to continue the game. Just to have your tournament life on the line here. Playoff life on the line.
Exactly. Coolbz on track to make this 1-1 here. wavewhyse in a desperate death spiral, attempting to escape from this checkmate situation.
Yeah, I think they've managed to do it. Because you can switch out, you can quick tag your fruit folks here, but now you've stung whatever's coming in. So it's still not a great position to be in. Your only attack at this point, even if Supilero comes in, has to be from whatever comes in after this. wavewhyse is fighting hard, and instead you choose to walk up, eat the tired as the as the fruit folks here. You can double clear field, you can pass, you can nettle, you can do a bunch of things here, but you can't stay still. It reads as a situation that Coolbz's been fighting for a very long time. He seems really comfortable here. Hitting into the top slot just to force the double volley, waste every action that you can. Dish is coming in. It's not gonna do much. It's just an Echo Strike, but that can target Argella. You need to consider your options.
Yeah, Argella could be going down here, but it doesn't super matter unless wavewhyse can put themselves in a situation where they can launch a strong attack this next turn.
Volley, Echo Strike in here. Oh, and the Albrecht is coming in. You cannot switch anymore. It's the situation Coolbz has been looking for. That's a provoke to one side or another.
And if I'm not mistaken, it's all over with this.
Oh, it's looking like a GG situation, yeah. Checking every variable they can. Nettle into the bottom slot here. There's no switching out. There's no quick tagging to be done. That's simply a freeze ray you cannot avoid.
And Albrecht's very appropriately named here. You cannot run. You cannot hide. The freeze ray will find you.
That's not a threat, that's a promise. GG's for game 2.
Absolutely. Very well played. Good adaptation, I think, there by BZ. I was excited to see how much...
This is the most
This
I've seen
emote
the
meta.
emotes be used.
This emote meta is crazy.
How does this affect their chances to win? wavewhyse's chances to win, do you think?
I don't know. That was a pretty devastating. You know, we've already discussed that I'm biased, but that was a pretty devastating. Angry face launched by Coolbz there. So we're gonna have to see if that does any mental damage. Oh, interesting. Choosing to switch up the leads this time. Now back on this Scaldra Demolipede setup from
That
before.
seems fair. You have Steamer, you have Heat Up. Seems like a pretty solid combination to be shooting for. You have 2 Sweaty on the Yamith, which again is the only thing that does not have Quick Tag. You could punish this really hard right now, or you could decide to try and punish the Trat a little bit more than otherwise possible.
Very true. Already a tough decision here for BZ, choosing not to lock down the Quick Tag, which means that Sideways can come in. Potentially.
I mean, for me, we don't care.
Wow,
We're
willing
second
to
in the top slot.
risks the point, goes for it. No
Yeah.
Sideways available from BZ here because of the Stinky, but I think that maybe that may have been a
Hey, we ball, fuck it. Nope,
Slay-
cursing.
slight misplay
No.
perhaps from BZ there. I wonder if we'll see no, they don't know that happened, so I don't think that wavewhyse would do the insane read and tag in the Fruit Folks to get the set off this free ball. I don't believe that will happen, but I mean they could
Trat,
if they wanted the Sideways.
oh no, Trat has cleanup. They can't. Yeah, holy shoot. You don't get to tag anything in here, and you also get the defense drop. Actually,
Very
Demolipede's
true.
able to walk up if you really want to confirm something very bad to happen. No quick tag on anything here. You can actually you can stack another Heat Up on whatever you want if you really want the opportunity.
Very true. BZ being very diligent so far about locking down options from Quick Tag and marking those beasties. wavewhyse not running. Oh, interesting. Wow, both of them playing a very slow line this time.
Ah, jeez. It's worth noting that Yamith is safe no matter what, unless you have to stay in here. Sidewinder specifically right now?
Wow,
Doesn't Power
chooses.
seem like a slightly better line? No! We're going for Sidewinder.
Wow, just continuing this incredibly methodical pace of play.
There's options to it. Now remember, this burnout, it could just be fake. It could just be that Fruit Folks decides to come in, quick tag, pass, careful shot. But
Very
you
true.
have Heat Up regardless on whatever comes in. So a sneaky point right now would really spell a lot of bad things for wavewhyse.
Choose to go for the burnout line here, locking into that by passing to Dillo. I wonder if we'll see a quick tag from Trat to avoid getting 8 wiped by this Sweaty.
You ought to.
I would have to imagine.
But
But if they do that, they will have one lane open. Okay, chooses to open the lane, get in Super Arrow, makes a lot of sense there.
Yep. And it's worth noting that you do have Acrobat. And it's overpowered Molipede at best. Without Wallbreaker anymore. So it's not the worst thing in the world. You would just have to eat a really bad cycle. Not even a bad cycle, you would just have to eat a cycle. We have Sidewinder. It's also worth noting a hidden sort of aspect that I didn't realize to the Molipede with Sidewinder is you can just hit whoever you want right now if you really need to. And it looks like Coolbz is considering it, actually. If the Molipede walks down, which it looks like it's going to, overpower, getting hit. That's 35 damage.
Dillo's
Finally legit.
acrobatics, making it very difficult to pin down.
It's also worth noting that this Fruit Box once again. It's ever since it was used to score the first point. It's been on my mind at least. Fruit Folks can come in and absolutely just steal a point, no matter when it needs to happen. And it looks like it will not be happening. That's a Heat Up. Oh no, that's a Heat Up. That's a Provoke blocked. And yet, Daredillo here is on low health again. wavewhyse trying to play a little bit fast, but look at this. Scaldra has taken all of the damage actually. Demolipede's at 100. Orgella Garud, Albrax at 100.
Yeah.
This game seems rather fine, actually.
This is the sort of this is what you get when you decide to play around quick tag in this way, being very methodical. Oh, interesting. Choosing to run to the back row.
Yeah, now you definitely have to switch out.
Yeah, luckily,
yeah. It's basically a free time for Sculptor to switch out and be able to be sacked later. You seriously, you cannot stay in, knowing what wavewhyse does about that Dilla right now.
very true. I wonder if we'll see Garud come in and throw. Oh, we're looking at it.
We're looking at it. Is it time?
Yeah.
It's Garud time. True strike into the top slot. Not gonna do nothing to the Garud. Spec purely into that defensive capability. You have the forward pass, you have the overpower capability, and you have Nettle. It will kill Holiday if they walk up to try and take it. That's a Green Day song. Also worth noting, the Coolbz using the cleanup shenanigans to their own benefit as well. Pride amongst the walk to the front, 64 damage. Quick tag can come in with that burnout and absolutely ruin someone's day, but it's not lethal through a block, I don't think. So
No,
it's a
seem to be.
It's an awkward line, especially on the next cycle. If you decide to bring it in, we'll have to see what wavewhyse decides to do, because we know what Coolbz is doing.
I'll be interested to see if this is maybe Yameth and oh no, just choosing a True Strike. Yeah, makes sense.
True strike once again.
Ooh.
82. Because that's a defense drop. That's right. Nettle's gonna be able to come out though, and now.
Uh-oh.
Oh, do you want to kill it now? Or do you want to save it for later? Do you want to chew your food, or do you want to swallow it down? Let's see.
With the way that BZ has been playing this game so far, I would imagine that they will opt to nettle this thing now, go for the 8-wipe, and then pick apart the rest of the team.
Yeah, one by one. Oh, 52 on Supilaro looks really enticing and juicy. We're going to see who switches in. Oh,
good tag in there.
Snooze.
Majesty really shutting off a lot of the damage.
Worth noting that the Echo Strike is really difficult to come out. Sting, you can provoke this. You are able to stop it. But,
yes.
No matter what, Coolbz has a really good... Oh, it doesn't happen. Sting comes out. You have a really good counter serve now with Orgella and Albrax on the field. Rain comes out, trying to recover some of that HP. Sting onto the Supilaro, not going to be able to quick tag, not going to be able to two strike. Oh! But Snooze is in the serve! What the hell is what the hell is going on? Sidewinder, so confusing. Oh, Coolbz is thinking about the sacrifice right now. It looks like a particularly good time to settle for it.
Uh-oh, yeah, that's tough. Missing that Sting there is very tough. With the way that the positions were all reversed.
I lost it too. I lost track of it too.
Me too. I did not know.
Like,
I was very surprised.
Just to take this. Majesty comes out. Gonna lower that passive strike damage down. That's a forward pass and a nettle though. Very solid ability on Garud. You can hit the nettle right now. You can hit the forward pass. Passive strike kills almost everything that comes in. And Trat gets hit down to one turn of sweaty before it gets 8-wiped. You absolutely cannot bring in Daredevil. Absolutely cannot. It's also worth noting that Spitball, I think, let me see. I don't know if it hovered or not. Either way, Yameth is dead next turn. Trat's not looking any better. You can switch out for the Albrax whenever you need. And then suddenly, Trat's pinned.
Starting to look like dire straits for wavewhyse here. Point advantage just now, but how long that can last with the way the bench, with the way the field is looking. Daredevil looks like it's coming in off this quick tag. No, never mind. I just saw its idle animation in the back. I was like, oh my gosh. wavewhyse, by God, wavewhyse is going for it. No, maybe not. But what do you do if you're wavewhyse here? You can't bring in sideways. It's 8-wiped. So there's no...
You have to go for the Echo Strike, I think. And just really hope that you could come in clutch with the rest of this. Yeah, Rain comes out. You have to go for that Echo Strike. And yet, one thing... both things are at chip percentage. Yeah, it's probably going down anyway. You can heal a lot on Garud right now.
Yeah, this nettle is looking brutal. This crowing is devastating.
if it's me, I'm taking a guaranteed chip on Yamith because Track can just swap out. Then I never get
I agree.
anything. So that volley. They both have Nettle. So it's just a cosmetic choice who decides to hit it.
Very true. Yeah, I like the Nettle line, the Nettle Yamith into Spitball Trap potentially. Oh,
Coolbz
unless
is going for it. Oh!
greedy.
Spitball into the top slot. We're gonna see what happens here. Yeah, it's the Supilero coming out. Now it's looking really. I mean, yeah, that's a Daredillo line for sure. But look at this. Both Albrax and Demolipede are online right now.
Sure are. And this Dillo.
You just have to pick the more. You have to pick the more tanky spirit option here. If Daredillo comes up and hits the top, then you lose immediately.
Albrax is very, very tanky when it comes to spirit.
Yeah, I'm noticing that. However, 78 body defense only. Cast elite food, everybody.
Very true, very true. After all those nerfs, Albrax, the victim of, well, I mean, calling it the victim is honestly perhaps inaccurate, but...
Yeah, also worth noting, wavewhyse's bench. I think we just saw that FruFox is right about to come up again.
Ooh. That's a scary situation
Still,
for BZ here.
It's looking very bad. I mean, no, not really. You have, what, Dupilero, True Strike, and FruFox as Careful Shot. You can absolutely play this out if you're Coolbz.
Most definitely. It's just
I mean, Orgella's coming up in another turn. I mean, in another cycle.
The potential... Orgella's already back, I think, because of its trait. The second it comes onto the bench, it gets its trait back in full heals if it's 8-wiped, or if it has 0 stam.
Yeah.
No,
I mean, it's just able to attack in one more turn. And you have this Demolipede. Yes. Nothing can survive it in the bottom slot. So we're probably going to see... Yeah, FruFox is back in one more turn.
Okay. We are able to... I wonder if we're going to see Provoke on the Forager here to stop it from tagging out. Or... No, actually, it makes sense. It makes a lot of sense. Choosing to go for the Overpower here.
Majesty, hit down.
It's time to start...
You get to live it.
The sweep.
Yeah, freeze rate down, but then you still have to defend against the Daredillo, I think, because you can quick tag out of this, right?
You sure can. Maybe Provoke was the right call there on that last turn to stop this turn.
Yeah, because nothing died. The walk up was rather superfluous.
Yeah, I think that's true. I think maybe it was supposed to be Provoke the top slot and then freeze ray this. Oh, but sacks the shot.
That's right. There's 2 more turns. You have another shot to make a good call here, but you absolutely cannot. Oh, but it doesn't matter. You can quick tag either way, but one way. Oh, it is a difficult decision.
Very, very true. That
also
said,
covered for Provoke. That line did cover for Provoke. Notice. Yeah, you have a lot of potential here. You have to hit something. And it looks like you're gonna hit down into Holiday with that treat.
Sounds
comes
good.
Up.
If Daredillo comes in here, that will probably be the game. It'll be all on whether or not wavewhyse can get this 50-50 right now, sideways or burnout.
Yeah. If you get this right now, you win the game. Because Daredillo is coming in at some point. Walk up with the Demolipede. Does that cover both?
I don't know if it can let this. Oh, Provoke!
We're choosing not one more turn just to see Volley into the top slot here, trying to cancel out that preventative measure before it can happen. And yet, it's 1 short, but it's still a guess for game in that sense. Is it? No, Supilero is healthy enough to be able to walk up without being able to get taken down by either option here.
I think this has got to be Provoke Supilero, superpower the FruFox here, no?
Supilero, you're provoked.
Oh, so true. The Provoke, stopping the Provoke. Uh-oh.
I mean, the best way to handle this, I think, is just a Sidewinder at the front, because if Supilero comes up, FruFox can't come up. This is just a fact. Sidewinder, you can put the guy into the front. Daredillo has nothing to do. We're just going to have to sit on it. We're just going to have to think about it. Sidewinder. Supilero walks up. True. Yes, this is true.
Comes in. Trapped in the front. Dillo unable to access the front row.
Still not hovering lethal.
Ooh.
You have to play even more of this ridiculous game to finally get a foothold. But Yamith is up. Notice. You can just walk up with either, and it's still another guess for the game. God.
Albrecht's making this very, very tense. True Strike capable of taking it out here, though.
Yeah,
Choosing
you
to
have
switch
you have
in.
To pick it up. Oh! Demolopi coming in. Not Demolopi, that's a Yameth. That's Snoozy, in fact. Everyone's favorite Snoozy. Overpower into the front. Into the Garroot. So it's not the worst thing in the world. In fact, you have this Overpower that's able to... this is a tough situation and a tough lane to cover for. But if you nettle into the front, it's looking rather optimal. And yet, we cover for Overpower both ways. Actually, that's the game. You can't walk up and cover that now. Yameth is not healthy enough. It will take the damage.
Oh, that's game. VZ sweep coming back from that 0-1 in the beginning. Now Yameth unable to take the damage. Overpowered by this absolutely towering Demolipede. And the emo war continues.
Emo war remains alive. Oh!
Oh my gosh, the angry face to lock it out wavewhyse. Stunned into the sad face emote.
Yeah, that's... Oh, what a set. What
Absolutely.
a set. 2-1.
The prep. 2-1, BZ. Congrats to... Oh man. I'm very proud of all the friends. We worked together on some of these sets. Me, Bear, and BZ. I did not say that in a grammatically proper manner. I apologize.
Alright,
but we all we collaborated on a lot of those sets. That set specifically had some ideas from a team that I drafted to specifically to beat wavewhyse.
That's not good.
So I'm happy to see it come out here and be effective. And I'm happy to see the the friend squad making their way to the finals. I don't know who I'll root for here. Now I am confused.
Oh, absolutely. That time, speaking of finals, we're gonna get those well and sorted and prepared for you all. Do not go away. We have one hell of a set coming up here in the Division 2 playoffs of the Neo Crown Series. I'm Ultra. This is your bestie, being hosted by SkyBlue. Stay tuned, everybody. There's more to be played. Ladies and gentlemen, beasties and ballers, welcome to the grand finals. I say grand finals. To the finals match of Division 2's playoffs in the Neo Crown Series. I'm Ultra. This is your bestie, being hosted by
Hello.
Sky Blue. Oh my god.
Oh,
It's been some good BC ball today.
I do love that. That is what Blitzswift. Sort of the noise that Blitzswift looks like it's making whenever I'm talking. It looks like it's going ah.
I might have to get me one of those. I like how small and adorable it is too. We're not talking about Blitzswift today. Blitzswift isn't used. Blitzswift has no BCs, no moves except for launch and spike. Very mad about that. But like, whatever. I don't even care. We have. You said these two were your friends. Actually, we have BobbyBear versus Coolbz.
Yes,
now,
indeed.
I've commentated with Coolbz before. Very, very fun fella. We get along. I remember the last time that I played him. I don't believe I did too well. But we're not talking about that right now. We're talking about Division 2. It's going to be a hell of a set no matter what. Because we've seen they've been close games all day today, haven't they?
Absolutely. They've been nail biters down to the wire each time. And notably, our two finalists here, both looking to slow down the game with both teams they've shown so far at the very least. Both running these stall-oriented, sweat-oriented, really drag you into the late game and remove all options before going in for the win. And I'll be interested to see if they switch it up for the finals or choose to continue with these stall strategies and take it to a late game battle.
It's gonna be mayhem, regardless of what happens here. If we could get to the set, if we could get to the teams soon.
Okay. And here we have our lovely teams. If you remember from before, we've got BobbyBear's two teams. One of them is Charge's rally team from CC3.
I knew it.
Yes, you've seen these guys somewhere before, perhaps. This team is capable of dishing out absolutely devastating damage off of that plus 20 boost from Rally. A collection of some of the mightiest daring pass users in the verse, Daredillo being one. And ready access to the jazzed condition, which ignores defensive boosts and ignores D-boosts on the user as well, while buffing damage and punching right through any defenses. It is a very, very scary thing to deal with, especially when Rally is up and sacrificing a point means taking another serve that does upwards of 50 damage oftentimes.
Yeah. Daredillo's been lightly cited as the absolute villain of the week in this patch. I've got a quote from Balamar saying that this BC's been broken for a long time and that people just didn't want to use it. And so far, don't know if I agree, but it's absolutely busted right now. You know, with Burnout, Dodge Roll, Whoosh especially. I mean, we just saw that in, again, Consequence Clash. We've seen that in some Neo Crown Series matches. This BC can absolutely take over games when it wants to, which is basically all the time. And from what I've heard, Bobby's going to be using Team 1 this match. We already saw Team 2, which we'll just go over for what's it called? Consistency's sake. Wink, Soul Crusher, Twist, Stealthy Skull Copy. Wink absolutely carrying. It doesn't even need to really be mind invested it for attack. Just because Wink does so much chip damage already, Soul Crusher hitting whatever isn't sweaty, which is absolutely insane. Trap with Echo Strike, Quick Tag, wavewhyse, Mischief. I can block any attack I want from you, and all I have to do is Quick Tag for it later. Another Daredillo, the exact same set, so we're not going to talk about it. Sidewinder, Mark, Clearfield, Watchtower. A very, very strong defensive orient for the team here. And finally, Psylusk with Telekinesis, Freeze Ray, Nerve Strike, Anticipation to pair nicely with that Watchtower. We already saw this team, very aggressive, very much able to reposition itself when necessary. It has one quick tag. It has one quick tag that can be used on defense and block things. It's got Mark. And again, this Wink is just, the goal seems to be to outlast the enemy team. Which doesn't matter because we're seeing Jazz Rally.
Oh, yeah! Yeah.
Actually, we're seeing Jazz Rally with boost passes. So that's fascinating to me.
Yeah, this team is fast. If you were there in Conquest Clash 3, if the opponent does not have Yameth, and even if they do, given that the easy access to Jazz through Battle Cry, through Rousing Strike, and through Fetch on this Fetch'em, this team is capable of really punching holes through even the toughest defensive cores. So I'll be interested to see how, BZ I think, had that Scaldra on his team. And Albrax, actually, notably. So those beasties notably have very high spirit defense, so we'll have to see if those big spirit tanks can handle the relentless offense on this rally team.
Yeah, we're gonna have to see how the match goes up into BobbyBear from Bobby's opponent Coolbz. I have it on good faith that if we could get to that slide, I have it on good faith that the second team is going to be getting used here. So we'll see how the matchup goes, going over both of them just for consistency. But firstly, I have been told this team is called Final Bongus. Not sure why Bongus is being emphasized when it has Careful Shot. But as we can see, Spike, Net Rush, Muscle Memory. Lunafter set that we've seen 100 times. We're going to see it 100 times more because it just so happens to be pretty damn alright. Careful Shot, Drum, Heat Up, Bongus as the pivotal defensive unit here. Masquerie pairs really well with Bongus, you know. Stomp, Introduce, Drum. With Groove as well is going to be doing even more damage once Drums is up, which you can't stop as a reminder. Mind Read, Neural Net, Stinger, Lay Trap, Platypulse. I've already been told by our friend, UrBestie here, that, you know, none of these other beasties really want to get hit by mind things, you know. Lunafter has 60 mind defense, Mastery has 59, and even, you know, for the lower end here of 82, well, actually, never mind, it has absorption. We're actually chilling there. I sort of forgot that Voltoxin.
Very sorry, some minor technical difficulties on my side. I'll be back in just a moment.
Oh boy, I love doing solo commentary. It's so fun. Telekinesis, Nettle, Stinger on Voltoxin's side. It's really quite convenient for both here. Sorry, I gotta do moderator stuff. This is not moderator stuff. This is usually the part where UrBestie comes in and covers for me having to type something out just to make sure things are going pretty well. Sorry, breaking the fourth wall really quickly. Who do we want on the left side? Sky Blue? Who do we wanna... Yeah, no worries. Yeah, no, this is usually the time UrBestie covers for me, but again, minor technical difficulty, so this is rather embarrassing. Hello, everybody. How to demo get 80 investment points? That, my friend, is a typo. Those tend to have... Our graphics person, Sky Blue, also hosting the stream, thank you very much, Sky Blue, did this mostly overnight. Huge shout out to Sky Blue. Amazing graphics that we see. Like, yeah. Actually... No, again, pulled an overnighter to make it, so he actually, from what I could tell, he woke up an hour before the stream, got things going. Sky Blue the GOAT. All I'm saying, this man is, you might not have heard of his name if you're not in the hideout, or if you're not super active for Impossible, Iron Man Laboratory, but this guy cracked the so-called Impossible Challenge wide open with a stick, and is currently the only person who's actually playing single player from what I can tell, except for the speedrunners, who also don't report on Rowdy Circus because they don't do it, but no, it's fun, at least from what I know. I haven't seen the speedrun route in a million years. God, I should do that. Anyways, shout out Sky Blue, my goat, by the way. Just gonna be sitting through, waiting for UrBestie to get through the technical difficulties. I think, though, I'm gonna... Yeah, we're just gonna have to sit things out. If I remember correctly, the speedrun route is Casacherly. That tracks. That tracks exactly. Did you know Casacherly is a good pairing, by the way?
It's a good point. And also, hello, I'm back. Sorry about that.
Jesus, you scared me.
Let's look for cover from wife. Hello.
Oh boy, oh my goodness. Yeah, no.
Sorry to startle you. I don't think Blitzwolf has rattle though, unfortunately. Well, or fortunately, that move maybe not very good.
What do you mean, unfortunately? Yeah, hi, my name's Blitzwolf. I move for free. I have the move rattle, evidently.
It doesn't have it. I'm sorry I lied.
Thank goodness, my lord. It does have jammer though.
It does have jammer. It has jammer. Why does it have jammer?
Why are you asking me? I thought you.
I never learned that move.
It looks like our players are ready. perhaps, to get
Ooh.
things going. So if we could get that pulled up, then we'll be able to commentate the last match of the day and of the division for our Division 2 players.
Indeed. Let's get hype, everyone, for these grand finals. Division 2 grands. Here
Winner
we
here goes
come.
home. Winner here goes home with 2 cards, as per the grassroots ruling.
Have you seen the cards? I know that for me, I know Coolbz is looking for that Sun Tzu card. Coolbz, notable Sun Tzu cosplayer in one of Bash's recently.
Is that who he's cosplaying right now, you think?
Not right now, but
no, I didn't
occasionally.
Why are both these people looking like they're out from a noir film, by the way?
It's the team coordination. They're all gray. It's necessary.
It's a cold and dreary night, evidently.
Dude, oh my gosh.
Why does the game suck?
Daredevil's still at large. Unfortunately, has not yet been caught. We need our 2 best detectives in the case.
Yeah, BobbyBear and Coolbz. One of them who is currently an acquaintance of the assailant. It looks like
That's the twist. Bobby's the twist villain after, you know. The Daredevil reveal is that BobbyBear was actually Daredevil the whole time.
Samurai text box. Everybody go watch Dropout. What kind of a segue is that? Anyways, their players look ready. I like Dimension 20. What's wrong with that?
Hey, who doesn't? Who doesn't? These 2 players taking a little bit of time, breathing in and out before they setting their music to versus rivals. Certainly, these 2 players with some history, having worked together to build these teams. Except for this team that Bobby's bringing. This is the Charge Rally team, abandoning the bonds of friendship that we work together to build, and instead activating the evil power of friendship that is Rally.
It's not really evil if it's just optimal. Is it?
There we go. Oh, there it is.
Can't be that bad.
The power. Exactly. The power of friendship doesn't give me plus 20 damage, does it?
No, but Rally certainly does. Speaking of Rally, oh no, it's actually Coolbz to serve. That was gonna be the greatest segue of my life. What the hell?
What the hell?
Boo, boo, boo! The Eternal Enigmas versus the Freaky Millionaires. Oh my god.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, we gotta see just what's happening here. I mean, it's probably muscle memory on the serve. There's no way for it's anything else, right? Could get sicker.
I'd be afraid to lead this Heliath here if I was in Bobby's position. I would probably personally want to lead this Daredillo for that really nice blocked receive, and you get whoever you want in the front, but choosing to go for that Heliath, saying muscle memory, don't know him.
Yeah, it's a Daredillo also with dodge roll in the bottom slot, by the way. This is a not grand thing because you just end up switching out Heliath anyway, like you said. Dodge roll doesn't even get to be used here.
Exactly. Would have liked to see
that muscle memory is actually gonna hit almost every single person for at least half. Actually, wow.
Oh my gosh. And that is the power dodge roll. Oh gosh.
Power of friendship and this really angry dog I found on the mountain. You get the net rush, you get the whoosh as well in case you want to get that double block going.
Yeah, we'll have to see.
You still have to look out and back and careful shot. Either way. Oh, actually, it's also worth noting this careful shot actually ends up being a good thing just because you have Rally anyway.
Yes, exactly. Always a threat. Oh my gosh. Already a mix-up. Turn 1. Are you going to take walk forward and potentially get KO'd or take 91 on this Bongus? Or are you going to block the quick tag? Or wait, no, there's no quick tag on this. Never mind.
No,
I'm a fool.
No, it's fine.
No,
actually, there's quick tag on fetch him.
Ah, there you go. Oh, my nice amount of damage to this Lunoptra in the back there.
It's worth noting that everything here is so body weak. Oh my god.
Good heavens.
You don't even need to make a decision here. You can just dodge roll out and then fetch him dies. For the net rush spike and everything dies. Oh my god. Okay.
Oof.
Starting without Daredevil really was a bad idea.
Yeah, starting off on a back foot here is BobbyBear. We're going to have to see how we can maneuver out of this situation. Oh, potentially trying to get this Hopper in for High Spirits. Yes, indeed. High Spirits active, now representing a significant threat. Actually able, because of the High Spirits, to take the KO through block on this Lunoptra here.
Yeah. That's rather awesome. The unfortunate thing, though, is, again, this Dardillo really is just kind of stuck on the field. Couldn't dodge roll out before, but now you can get the burnout going into the top slot, catches the kill on Lunoptra. Yup, that's death.
Goes
Sorry,
for guess there.
that's wipe. And then
That's
we
wipe,
have
yeah,
Rushing
yeah.
Strike coming out. You can't stop Dardillo from doing Dardillo things. But what you can
Indeed.
do is you can catch Hopper on the way out. Whoa! This is a very fast game compared to the last two these people played.
Yes,
Their
indeed.
respective sets. Good God!
They brought out the big guns for this final one. This is the heavy stuff. These are the fast teams. They hit hard and they want to end that game. And
think you
we are seeing
No, go ahead.
we're seeing that intention from both players here, opting to hit into Bongzilla, perhaps disincentivizing the sideways attack here from BZ. If
Yeah, I was
BZ
gonna
wants to set
say-
up the drums.
Something you can do as BobbyBear here is you can try and condition Coolbz to go for a sideways move by hitting into the top slot. They set drums, they pass, and then they do a careful shot. Now you kind of get drum regardless. Yeah, you get
Yeah.
drum into the stomp. That sideways still comes out though! That's insane!
Wow, still going for it there. Hopper's still in high spirits range. Able
You're
to
gonna have
dish
fun
out
doing that somehow.
a lot of damage here. That serve was blocked. Now we are getting the unblocked second course. The
You
meal
gotta
is not over.
No, absolutely not. Dardillo is... You got two full health BCs on the back for BobbyBear that you really cannot use right now in this position. It's just you got the heat up going. So that's not a bad thing at all. Hopper goes down to the heat up. Oh, and now this is especially bad. You kind of just have to dodge roll out.
Indeed.
Get another turn out. With your Avenger, you can get another turn in if they decide to stay in. Or you can hit with Bash. But if I'm Coolbz, I really do not want this set to go on, this particular rally to go on any longer. And yet, we hit the introduce, stomp into the top slot, Dardillo! It's gonna go down! Oh no, it isn't! Oh my god!
Dardillo just, unfortunately, yeah,
Sideways.
hanging on here. Sideways available.
You could click whoosh and die next turn for free for no reason.
You could get
That is
that.
a
I mean, it's not for nothing. You could go for the 8-wipe. Yeah, you could walk back, whoosh up, daring past burnout for a pretty sizable amount of damage, all things considered.
Yeah, the introduce is able to guarantee, if you swap out Bongas here, you guarantee that the field is fine. It's worth noting that the Platypulse was a really solid idea. This is a rally team. Oh my god!
No!
What have you done?
Oh
My darling
no!
boy! Oh wait, never mind. We've got Lunoptra back. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Everything's
Fetch'em dies in one.
okay.
Fetch'em dies in one muscle memory. It's one read away from losing the game. All of a sudden. That was really fast. Wow. Oh my god. Okay, this is one read away from losing the game. Okay, we're fine. Everything's chill. Everything's fine. If you don't get this
completely
one
fine
right,
and
the
chill.
rally ends and you immediately lose. It's so fun.
It's totally fine, of course. No
I mean,
big
you
deal.
I mean, hold on. If Fetch'em doesn't get hit here, then you can swap in the Treat Foo Folks next, heal it to a proper amount on the next rally, and then you can have. Oh, never mind.
Oof.
Oh, are you ready to see it? Are you ready
Here
to see
it
3 in a row?
Muscle memory.
I'm ready to see 3 in a row. 1! 1 point scored by Lunoptra Muscle Memory.
Oh.
Are you ready?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, Treat doesn't
This
even
is-
do anything. You gotta
This
dodge
is
roll
looking a
into something.
little bit tough here. I think
dodge
maybe-
roll into Halias is the most consistent option here, but even then, you don't
Even
have
then-
anything to do.
I feel like
Oh.
last turn had to be dodge roll.
Oh my god, it's Flow!
Uh-oh. This isn't looking good.
Especially, gotta fetch him down here. You have to find a way
Oh.
to survive multiple turns here now. Which you
Well-
really just can't do.
Able to get into a position where no more damage can be dealt to Heliath here, but I don't think anything in the back is able to survive this Lunoptral muscle memory, just dealing too much damage here. Coolbz threatening a sweep through the entire team before this Hopper can get back on its feet.
Lay trap as well!
Oh, and the lay traps are just devilish here. Still unable to take the hit.
2 points scored with muscle memory Lunaptra.
Very appropriately, this Lunaptra is a vampire.
3! Oh no!
Oh!
3 came into, you hit into the button for some reason! It doesn't make a difference, not too much in the immediate format, but this daring pass with the careful shot.
Can
or
Raw Fury?
double daring pass.
Is there a mix-up here?
It could be. You really don't want this game to go on too long because again, it's 2-2 right now. You could have just hit into the top slot with True Folks and guaranteed the game. Very slight misplay from Coolbz, which could end up costing them the game. Or him the game. If he really messes up here. That's a daring pass, walk up, not doing nearly as much damage as it ought to. Kind of having to call out on the fact that they're not willing to walk up just for Goliath here.
Very true. Hopper is, however, coming up if Bear is able to get the lead right.
Call for game. What's the most you ever lost on a coin toss, brother?
Oh!
I'm down and you down!
Lord, choose the mix-up option.
You gotta do
Potentially
something.
locking in this tag into the back. It's gonna be, this is a, oh gosh, this is just a straight up 50-50.
I mean, in my situation, I'd rather hit for the Goliath here just because I know that, you know, Fruit Folks can't do a lot of damage. We need Goliath to close out the game here. So that's where my thought process is. So I
Makes
would
a lot of sense. Hitting top makes a lot of sense.
You
That's
want to protect your Goliath, yeah.
Yeah. Protecting Goliath is a solid option. And
yep,
oh, calls it right for the game.
3 points scored by Vampire Lunaptra.
Wow. Absolutely devastating. That Lunaptra really showing why it's called Never Bad. That is a absolutely fitting nickname for how that game played out. Lunaptra showing why it is on this team, why it is the centerpiece of this team. In fact, Vampire healing it again and again back to full health. Just so difficult to get rid of. And we're going to have to see, oh, wow. Are we going to see, again, not the dodge roll from, I feel like dodge roll has to be dodge roll. Yes, here we are.
Yeah.
Now locking in.
Yeah, dodge roll under the front slot. Very good, very effective. We're going to see things actually be able to live now from this terrifying Lunaptra. Goliath can't quite come in yet, but the problem is it's the only rally setter for this team.
Yeah. This is a tough scenario. Hopper coming in, eating that 33 damage. That's honestly a lot. Hopper's pretty tanky on body side. And it's going to be eating more very soon. Representing a bit of a mix-up here. Going to be able to launch a +1 attack or potentially go for that sideways.
Looks like we're launching that attack right now, playing for the future with this rousing strike.
Makes a lot of sense. Get some chip damage down potentially, though. Into Vampire Lunaptra, chip damage barely even a factor often. Able to just get itself back on the field. Oh, interesting.
Anymore. We got the Fetch'em coming out. It looked like we might be in place of the Fruit Folks, but the problem, again, this rally can't come up, but yet it looks so important to the game plan that you are able to stack this and continually press the advantage with it.
Yeah, this body team is feeling like a tough matchup for Rally here. I wonder if because of the nature. Oh my gosh, it lived. Power up. It's time for high spirits.
Yeah, it's not the grandest thing in the world if you had a daring pass here, like for man, there's not enough to go around.
Yeah, this is going to be a tough one.
But you still can use this Daredillo to get something really down on HP. Now you have the high spirits, which cannot kill Lunaptra in one turn. Last I saw the number. Daring you to try right now. Daring you to stay in, block the Hopra, take the attack. Or maybe, just maybe. Block comes out onto the Hopra. Lunaptra hit down to 2. How does a comeback start? With a single play. Now Hopper's in a very awkward position here that you have to kind of stay in to prevent it from happening. Still trying to find a way to get this Goliath onto the field and pressing rally.
Very true. Oh!
Good idea, drumming. Careful shotting into the back. Very nice
sense.
snipe from our friend the Bongus.
And now this muscle memory gonna regen a bunch of health for this Lunoptera. Drums and muscle mem on the field, and vampire. A hellish combination. Make it very, very difficult. There it is.
Yeah, at least you have the Goliath with this Avenger rally. It got onto the field, it did. Kill Lunoptera this turn, and you can finally get started with your offense here. Looks like you're gonna whoosh up to the front, try and prevent any of those careful shot shenanigans from affecting the rest of your run. Looks worth, especially with that dodge roll.
Yeah, indeed. Makes a lot of sense here. Raw Fury chasing Luna off the field potentially. Wow. Just chooses to ignore. Sack the point. Makes a lot of sense.
Goliath is a great idea, actually. Whoa.
This Goliath not stocking determination.
Especially with it in mind that you just used whoosh to try and prevent what just happened of like the sideways being a mix-up. That was an incredible move to sack the Lunoptera there. And here comes Voltoxin. That's not something I would have expected here. Stinger is not able to kill, not without a telekinesis, but it looks like something they're willing to take. Careful shot does in fact still hurt. But again, it's just gonna have to be something you're willing to take. It's either it's now or never for BobbyBear, and you have to get this right.
Yeah, and I will say this nettle available to Voltoxin here as well. Careful shot with plus 20 from the rally.
Oh, but Daredevil's now gonna be able to make a move finally. With that, but it can't whoosh.
Can't whoosh, but it can walk forward daring pass.
Rally.
Rally is still on the field. There's still one stack of rally. If this point is scored here, how much damage is plus 1, this plus 2 burnout in rally doing? Not seeing a KO.
Oh, only you see the KO on Voltoxin here. You don't see it on Demaskiri, but it gets hit down to 13. That's not nothing.
Yeah, for real. Oof.
Now, this is the lowest we've seen Coolbz's bench the entire game. You gotta make the dodge roll, even if it's not gonna be working out. You gotta do something. Goliath rally is no longer on the field. I would have liked to see another rally be hit, just so that Platypulse can't come in and absolutely ruin their life. But even worse than that, we have more pressing issues. Lunoptera's almost back. Goliath is almost dead. How are you going to combat this? These two facts at the same time.
It'll be difficult.
Rolling into treat. Stomp comes out. Not quite able to
I don't think it'll be enough.
You got one more stomp.
BobbyBear back against the corner right now, trying to fight his way out. The body offense from Coolbz is very difficult to stop.
Do you have the daring pass on Fruit Folks here? And Fetchim's able to come in, sort of prevent some really bad scenarios, and yet, gonna go with Hopra. You have to go with Hopra.
Indeed. Coolbz, they're choosing to play around the Fetchim, I think, tagging in by attacking the opposite slot, not in denying the fetch. Stop trying to make fetch happen. It's not gonna happen.
It's not gonna happen. Well, it's a little bit late to say that now, isn't it?
I suppose so.
Shot either way. Bring the heat. He's gonna have to try and make things work. Or the rousing strike later, just to make a heavier hit harder.
Indeed, trying to win a point here and put himself back on the road. Oh! Sacks the point.
Forward. That's incredible momentum. Coolbz has been so good about careful shotting. Drums is almost over from my count. So what you can do is you can hit down to disincentivize the sideways and be able to switch out afterwards. A small bit of conditioning. But it doesn't look like Bobby's considering it. If they are, or if he is, he's not hovering. Yeah,
that's a Lunoptera. Yep.
Rush.
Lunoptera means that.
Problematic. BC. Oh, doesn't even think. If there is fear in your heart, Johnny, do not shoot. Immediately locking in the fetch-up.
Says you won't do it.
If you drum again, it's over. If you hit drum right now, it's over. Guaranteed. I can easily see this being like a drum net rush to set up the next would-be point.
It's so close. The margins are so close. One more turn of offense from this rally team could be the end of everything. Here's the drums. We're going to see the careful shot, and that is going to be game 2.
ladies and gentlemen, beasties and ballers, your Division 2 champion, Coolbz. Not only has he secured himself 2 cards as per the grassroots pricing, he has also secured himself a spot in the final bracket for Division 1. Should be happening soon. Lord knows.
Mm-hmm. I will be excited to see him there. Oh my gosh. Excellent set to both players. Very, very well played. BZ rocking that Flobungus Vampire Luna team that he used to make his run back into playoffs contention after a rocky start in Division 2. And BobbyBear choosing to forsake the teams we developed for this for the rally offense, and unfortunately not able to pull it out here. But some excellent games from both players, and I want to commend both of them. I'm proud of both of them. Great work, guys. That was an awesome game.
Among other things, that was exciting. Remember what we have learned today. Lunopter is really goddamn good. Rally is only as scary as you make it. Have 2 rally setters. That's all.
Yes. The best form of denial is, as it turns out, is being able to deal 105 damage to your opponent's only rally setter with all of your good attackers. That, as it makes it difficult to get rally up, maybe even more so than if you had provoke.
The saying that I have had from my sister that has driven me forward. That's the game. That has driven me forward throughout these sorts of games. The best form of crowd control is a respawn timer. That's true. It's true. You can look it up. You know how long respawn timers get in League of Legends?
I
Not
know,
to out myself or anything.
Unfortunately, I do, not to out myself as well. Oh boy.
Well, we can get into the nerd shit later. Thank you all for sticking around, for making it to the end on the Division 2 playoffs for the Neo Crown Series. I am Ultra. This is your bestie, and we are being hosted by Sky Blue. Thank you so much to all of our players who came out in the divisions, taking their time and attention to play the game. We all love. Thank you all for watching along as we see this set of matches conclude. Any last words? For now, of course.
Yeah. I don't know. Whenever I see Castellan on my screen, and if I've got Bloodswift on the field, I do feel like they're my last words. I can't lie.
You're not wrong.
It's very true, very true. All I want to say is a big thank you to everyone, both for watching and for playing, and a shout out to BZ and BobbyBear for some excellent games, and thank you to both of them for gaming with me and for theory crafting late into the night. I was really happy to see how all the teams came together, and I was really happy to see some awesome games today. So thanks to both of you guys, and I hope to see you soon. Peace out.
We'll probably get to commentate playoffs at some point. I don't know. Seems like dramatic irony to me, if nothing else. Yeah. Signing off. Have a good one, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye.